One, two. Peace. What's good? My week, man. I enjoyed my little vacay. You know what I mean? And just right back at it. And we here, man. Still trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man. This Rev 7, man. This Rev 7 is ridiculous, man. Word up.
Saying that he's the best. And I respect that. Now that you put it in that perspective, you're right. That's like you playing ball. You said that the other day.
can't hear the. That's what I'm saying. I can't hear the vocals.
Even the dream and or you know, your choice and what you want to do in life. So it's like a, you know, accumulated of, you know, people not believing in. So right now, what I'm doing now, being outside, staying working, staying active, like this is my flex right here. Like they didn't think I could make it because of, you know, who I am and where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Like they was like, oh nah, you ain't gonna make it without your pops, or you only gonna make it with your pops, or you know. So it was just like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So like right here, like this is my flex. You know, I can't really flex now, so I'm still trying to get to that point to where I could be on TV, feel like I'm accomplished a goal. You know what I'm saying? And then there's more things like that's just the surface though, because it's like we talking about like flexing. You know what I'm saying? So TVs and being on all that, it's big screen. That's really what it is. Placements, getting the songs on big screens, not even your image just all over.
Nah, we definitely gonna get into more of that in your story, man, because I know your story is very interesting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you opened up about that. So now I'm more comfortable asking certain questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real, man. But and one last one before we go into a DJ JOJ spin cycle. When we come back, we're gonna get into your interview, man. This whole Busta Rhymes situation, man, where he threw a drink at a fan for violating him. Was he wrong for that? Or was he totally in the right for doing what he did to a female fan?
I mean, to be honest with you, I just think he reacted off of the disrespect. I don't think he didn't know who it was, you know what I mean? And I just think that the young lady was out of pocket. You don't know if that man is with his wife, you don't know. And then like some people don't want to be touched. Like, don't violate my personal space. Like, just because I'm a celebrity, that doesn't mean that you could violate my personal space. Now, if that was one of them young rap boys, like a 20-year-old, 19-year-old, he probably would have enjoyed. He probably would have, he probably would have been cool with it. But this is a grown ass man. You know what I mean? Busta's this is a grown ass man that's been in the industry for over 30 years. Like, he should be able to walk from point A to point B without somebody grabbing his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty was out of pocket, and I think she knew she was out of pocket. No, it was for attention. The way it looked in the video, because after she did it, she kind of was laughing, smirking, and then he turned around and, fuck is you doing?
He yard too. He Jamaican. Jamaican niggas don't play none of that shit.
I mean, Shorty was out of pocket, man.
Grabbed his buns. He was like, "Oh, what the." If that shit was a Heineken bottle, it should have been on the flip door. You already know.
I mean, I don't give Bust no slack for that.
No slack for that?
No.
Yeah, he splashed him with that drink, man, for real. She claimed that she just wanted to take a picture with him. He was like, nah.
That's how you ask for a picture?
Yeah, because he egged her. He egged her and walked past her. And she just was like, hey, you didn't hear me?
That's bullshit.
You didn't hear me? That's bullshit. Word. Trevor wasn't playing that. Word to mother. Shout out to Bus, man. Word, man. But we're gonna take it to a DJ JOJ mini mix, man. And when we come back, man, we're gonna get into it with our special invited guest, Tahmell, man. Don't forget, the number to call in is 516-206-0711. No off seasons on Bars Hoops Radio. Check in with us. Yeah.
pills, $100 bills, pill on the cotties and other 4 wheels. Write a book full of medicine and generate mills. Tour the album, only for more sales. We used to catch those on the block with krills. Now it's paid shows, promoters post up bills. Sign deals only if the math is real. If we can't match numbers, then you can't have the head nigga in charge of shit. Live nigga rhymes artists, pardon. P-Dub shines regardless, remorseless. Haunt niggas like poltergeist. My advice for a get like that, just think twice before you move on it. Put jewels on it, who want it? Loose niggas make the news when we start forming. Snatch stripes off a nigga's uniform, forfeit. Doing it bad yourself, your way out the jurisdiction. Why niggas bullshit on the grill? I don't fuck around, Dunny. It's most real, I keep it thorough, nigga. Yo, let me back up for him, let me back up, yo. My niggas bullshit on the grill. I don't fuck around, Dunny, it's most real. I gave birth to your whole style and feel. How do it feel to hold my dick in public? Cock blower, duplicate rap cloner. It's me and you do it live on stage for Dolo. I smack niggas like you, smash niggas by the tools, grab niggas by the throat, show 'em prove. Rhymes cocky, crazy ill, man rowdy. Did a buck off of my shit and rapped your Audi. Temperamental, I snap quick, very touchy. And yo, my attitude is all fucked up and real shitty. I rap like no one out there can fuck with me. You feel different, niggas see me. I throw a TV at you crazy. Bitches say P, you crazy. A pain in the ass now, but fuck you, pay me. I'm no shorty, nigga, I stop your glory. I'm a third street nigga for real. You just applaud me, avoid P, man. Take your baby mom's advice. I'm nothing sweet, ill with the guns. You pay the price when you see me in the street, soldier. Salute me, you just a groupie. Oh, you gangster, you shoot me. Who gives a fuck, really? I miss my nigga Twin, kill me. So I could join the rest of my force up in the heavens. You rap niggas make me laugh, that crazy ass. And I don't give a fuck what you sold. That shit is trash, bangers. Cause I guarantee that you bought it. Heavy airplay all day with no calling. I keep it thorough, nigga.
More shit. Your lordship. Niggas talking yachts and some more shit. I used to run the block, now I'm corporate. Hopping out, you know what's up when the doors lit. Whole squad hide the burners. Mets hat in the sky like Bobby Smurder. They watch me like the chip courtside at the Rucker. Flow only getting tougher. She begging me to cuff her. Brooklyn sweet chick waffles with raspberry butter. Wear a mink at the roller rink middle of the summer. If I can't get it done, I got soldiers with me to cover. Queens get the money, we only stacking it up with. Cheese stay icy, cause shit get spicy. She on demon time, I get her a timepiece. Panic, niggas not lit, not like me. Can't get nothing by me, my mind in 2090. Kalo K, everybody pricey. Cost money, beat the charge money. Fast money, push the start money. Large money, Escobar money.
Little advice, always add spice. Always get the liquor with the ice. I don't give a fuck if that's his wife. I could bag any bitch and it's all white nice. That ain't right. If she tell me no, I'm getting tight. Look, every time you saw me, I was nice. Every time I saw you, you was light. Every bitch you with look like a dyke. Look, I mean she might not never be my type. Nah, she might never be my type. Look, that bitch is trash. I only fuck her for the hype. I only fuck her for the hype. Look,
Kalo K, everybody pricey. Cost money, beat the charge money. Fast money, push the start money. Large money, Escobar money.
Niggas saying Ferg back, but I been with the shit. Might make a grill with Tiffany's on my gentleman shit. My drill niggas out in Brooklyn and they spitting and shit. Pop and pop out the whip while we sipping and shit. Model bitches that's precise, fuck attendance off the flights. Keep the vision through the lights, never blinded by the hype. Keep the Tommy near the belly, sincere cause I'm hype. Gotta get on Naomi Campbell, designer with the Nikes. I'm the one talking spice. 12-year-old killers with the guns and the knives. Better run for your life. Got a queen and queens and my ex a Puerto Rican spice. Harlem bitch doing time, getting caught up with the swipes.
Kalo K, everybody price. Cost money, beat the charge money. Fast money, push the start money. Large money, Escobar money.
Hey boy, we got another one out for you. This goes out for you.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs, and rapadons. Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon, Don Dada. Fuck Papa, you gotta call me Francis MH. White intake like toast, so iron. Was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing.
Keep extra clips for extra shit. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady. Frankie, baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in D.C. at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to orgies with O's I never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the notorious. Mean us before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I make it hot like a kettle get. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than Great Adventure. Biggie.
Oh, well, you're gonna do it.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more.
Mic check, I can get smooth to any groove. Relax the tongue, let my mic take a cruise around the planet. Packing men like Janet Jackson. She's asking if I can slam it.
Yo, Red man, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck off that punk smooth shit, man. Get with that rough shit, man. You know how we do.
Mic check. I walk around the street with the black tech 9 by the waistline, kicking out hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, then after that the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gat, son. Chigga bang bang, yo bust the slang with my name. It's the red man on the funk thing. Sight your motherfucking rights tonight. To do what I wanna do, to do it like dynamite. The one perfected, when the funk been injected. I roughen up the rough draft to like make your head split. Past the 40 and the blunt, and don't front on the blunt. Cause when you do front, brother, you get the start. I'm not an addict, more like Puff the Magic. The pass it when I'm through, cause my crew got to have it. I don't claim to be a big rap star, cause no matter who you are, you still catch a bullet scar. So listen up and take heed to what I'm saying, cause tonight, and me and my niggas ain't playing.
NYPD, LAPD, NYPD. When that's on, that's who you get, huh? NYPD, LAPD, NYPD. That's your motherfucking click, huh? NYPD, LAPD, NYPD. When that's on, that's who you get, huh? NYPD, LAPD.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
NYPD, you a motherfucking snitch, huh? NYPD, LAPD, NYPD. Niggas wanna shine like me, rhyme like me. They don't walk around with a 9 like me. They don't wanna do a 3 to 9 like me. And they ain't strong enough to take 9 like me. Yo, you thinking about shitting on 50, save it. My songs belong in the Bible with King David. I teach niggas sign language, it ain't deaf, son. You heard that? That mean ask around, I ain't the one you wanna stun on, pa. Pull through, I throw a fucking cocktail at your car. From the last shootout, I got a dimple on my face, it's nothing. I can go after Mace fan base. Shell hit my dough, I ain't wait for Doc to get it out. Hit my wisdom tooth, spit it out. I don't smile a lot, cause ain't nothing pretty. Got a purple heart for war and I ain't never left the city. Hoes be like, Fitty, you so witty. On the dick like they heard I ghost right for P. Diddy. You got fat while we start. It's my turn. I done felt how the shells burn. I still won't learn. If you get shot and run to the cops, you not like me. You ain't done the work on the block. You not like me. It's hot. You ain't got no drop. You not like me. Like me, though. You not like me. If you get shot in front of the cops, you not like me. You ain't got no work on the block. You not like me. It's hot. You ain't got no drop. You not like me.
Pedal crack. You never sold drugs to stop fronting. Push the war button, you cold panic. Use tools to fix your fucking face like a mechanic. Dramatic, dynamic, and underhanded. You say the shit that I say for so long I can't stand it. The guard bandit, erupt like volcano. Send lava right on the armor. You love farmer, woke up. Asa, gato, Lulu Pato, and balance the scales and slaughter. Iraq, discipline, open your face, spit on your crack, pour the Henny in, sweep it. Fuck a Papa, I can smoke properly. And they ain't even got to be handled on record. It's me and you, one on one, I'm only one, yo, the only one. 16 alphabet, the power counterfeit, fortunate, yeah. Who's fascinated? I get highly lifted and upgraded. You player hated, right there before I made it. My opposition, competition, you cold scratch. Like gas without serial numbers that don't match. CNN form, gang is calm, all the war, yo, you weak-minded. Dumb deaf, the the nigga blinded, left behind it, lost and found, you can't find it. John the Baptist, observe, mad water, surveillance my style, exile, feeble and fragile. Now what crew, fuck you up like we do. 252, CNN will shoot right through, set it off, break you off, it's like a big brick, top that shit, Nixon, contaminated, navigated, 25 the most hated, by satellite, we're orbiting rap, planets for oxygen, we popping in, kick through door, through bag of moccasin, you can't stop, 10 A-rap, let's see the habit you have, bust a new train, Illuminati be the new age, masquerade courageous, loud and boisterous through 3 stages, they try to get my thumb tucked in cages, so get the word sent, spread it like love, you halfway, thug nigga, you betrayed, y'all used to hang around with y'all, cover ground with y'all, now flip, turn around and pull a pound on y'all, dissolve, that weak shit, you thought just revolve like the earth had its access, I got access to map this, pure blackness, yo attack this, blood sucker of the poor, my power show and prove, living on the 5th floor, we have war, with the foolish, get deducted, lose points, they can't do this, like I do this, so what?
She do a thing. She just wanna shake something. Girl, that's gonna make money. She wildin', she do a thing. She do a thing. Said she like it rough, put that pussy up. You ain't never fucked a thug, you gon' fall in love. A bottle of that liquid courage on the way now. All my ladies taking shots, I know that they down. I said, ooh, she wildin', she do a thing, lames get shot down. She do a bang, she attract rappers and the ones who do the same thing. Players in the league and the dope boy who slang things. All tryna pull up on her, all she do is lane change. They be in the air, want her to be the main thing. Tryna lock her down, she ain't with the chain gang. Wanna make a wifey bud? No name change. She be on that Birkin to Chanel type of name change. She be stuntin', she be on a Jackie Chain thing. Big said rollies in the sky, let your thing swing. Might with her iced out, might plain Jane. Either way, you know what time it is, gotta maintain. Mr. Child's girl, not a P.F. chain thing. Whole crew bad, it's a pretty gang thing. Long hair, don't care, let it hang thing. Oh, she wildin', she do a thing. Oh, she wildin', she do a thing. She wildin', she do a thing. Oh, she wildin', she do a thing. She just wanna shake something. Girl, that's gonna make money. She wildin', she do a thing. She wildin', she do a thing. Said she like it rough, beat that pussy up. You ain't never fucked a thug, you gon' fall in love. A bottle of that liquid courage on her. Never.
Back to live action.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ JLJ for that mini mix. Word up, man. So, without any further ado, man, we're going to get into our interview with our special invited guest. Goes by the name of Tahmell. You know what I mean? First and foremost, again, thank you for pulling up on us tonight, man.
No doubt. Thank
we
you for having
appreciate
me.
it, man.
Word.
We want to hear your story. I know you got an interesting story, man, and that's why I wanted you to come up here to tell your story and also to promote your latest project, the Soul EP, man. So, without any further ado, man, tell everybody who you are, where you from.
Man, it's your boy Tahmell, the real godson, you heard?
The real godson. Talk about
born
it.
in Long Island, went to school in Connecticut, and I'm back and forth or everywhere, you know what I mean? New York to Connecticut, stand up.
So what was your childhood like growing up in both places, Long Island and Connecticut, being that you went to school in Connecticut and being who you are as far as your father is concerned? How did that work for you as a young child?
I don't know. It was kind of weird because, you know, like holidays or like long weekends, we go on a road or we'll go to a show or something. So, then, you know, it was back to school. Sometimes if it was a long trip that he had to take, we'll sign us out of school. We get our assignments for the days we miss, make sure we do our homework and you know what I mean? But so it was more so when Dad went somewhere, we was like, we out. Like, it's time to go.
Y'all got to travel on the road.
Yeah, we was always there. Yeah, we was traveling. And sometimes we you know, if it was like a specific time of the year for school, you know, we wouldn't go, or you know what I mean, it'd be different. But for the most part, it was either school on the road or in Long Island.
Oh.
Or
How many of y'all is it, if you don't mind me asking? I know you got a brother and a sister,
brother
right?
and sister, yeah.
So it's
I'm
3
the
of y'all.
oldest,
That's
yeah.
all. Okay.
You're the oldest of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, just to get rid of the elephant in the room
Yeah.
for the viewers at home.
Yeah.
Let the people that's watching know, you know what I mean, who your dad
is.
is, because we don't, you know.
And my pops is Rakim. You know what I'm saying?
The God.
I grew up in the crib, and you know what I mean. He taught me everything I know. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. So before we even move forward, so Microphone Fiend, that video, that was you?
No,
that wasn't you.
The Ghetto. I was
the
a
ghetto.
baby.
You was a baby in the ghetto. Okay.
I was a baby. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or shout out to Quano. That was Quano. And,
that was Quano.
Microphone Fiend. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Word, man. So, besides music, what else were you into as a youth?
Sports. I played football. I was heavy in football. When I was seventh grade. That was when we first got middle school football. We was in Cali. So we had signed out of school in Connecticut. Dad had to go work with Dre. We went to Cali.
So you was for the trade.
We went to Cali. We was in out there, and then I was like, Dad, I gotta get back for spring training. They started football up.
Yeah.
Went back. That was the first year we did football, so I was heavy playing football. And we played basketball. Basketball was more like you get with your boys, you play basketball. So when you on the court, it's different. But football, that was something different. You know, you had like close friends and brothers and people to this day I still talk to from football. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
But football was it for me.
So what was it like? How long exactly did you stay on Cali?
Maybe like the beginning of the school year till I found out it was like almost spring.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, word up.
That's crazy. He was out there for that trade project. Well, you had something you was gonna ask?
Now I was gonna say, you said you played sports. We know you're into music from who your dad is. Obviously, you've been around music your whole life. What would you say is your first love?
Yo, don't laugh at me, son.
Nah.
Say that. Yo, cooking is dope for me because like
kid,
you to be able to go out, right? Because I'm in the food. Go out, because we always go places. So I'm the type I go out the room by myself and see what restaurant we got. I'm gonna eat some. So to be able to recreate that at the crib by yourself.
Oh, you recreating meals. Are you one of those guys? Yo, listen.
Yeah.
Some of the best chefs in the world is men. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody laughing. I get busy too. Everybody out there could tell, you know what I mean? Camera put about another 20 pounds on, you know what I'm saying? But
Yo, and I do a mean New York chopped cheese from CT. You heard? That's what it's called. It's the New York chopped cheese from CT. You gotta holler at me to get one. Word up. I'm
New York chopped cheese
open
from
up me a
CT.
restaurant. Word.
Nah, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. For real. So when did you get the confidence to start making music? Obviously, your father, we all know who your father is. He's great. When did you say, you know what? I'm gonna take a crack at this music?
I don't know. It was more so like, my cousins was rapping. We always rapping. We always around each other as a young age. So it was something we was doing. We was just rapping. It was just, we would just do it. Like we might go play in the pool, and we might go somewhere else, and then we might run into niggas that's rapping. We rapping. It was my cousin. Shout out to Reddy. He live out in Long Island.
Okay.
We was with one of his friends. And he was like, yo, I got the studio in my crib. This is like nobody had a studio in their crib at this point. So you like, studio in your crib? What you got, man? What you recording on Fruity Loops? Like, cause at that time everybody had Fruity Loops, so it was only Fruity Loops. And then if you had no one had. This dude was like, nah, I got this joint called Pro Tools. Pro Tools first came out,
so he was official.
He was like, yo, nah, I got Pro Tools. My parents got me to join. I'm like, word. So we went over there, we seen it. First thing I did, ran back, yo, Dad, you got to get Pro Tools.
Wow.
He was like, word. Looked it up, boom, got it. So after that, I'm like, all right, we got the Pro Tools. Now I had to wait for him to be there for me to use it. So I'm like, damn, I still can't. So I was sneaking in the studio when he was asleep. I would record it because yo, and it was crazy because his hours, he was writing at the time. I forget what project he was doing, but I had to wait for him to go to sleep, which was like 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So I'm gotta go to school at 7. So I'm like, I'm gonna record this song and I'm gonna play it in the car, or I'm gonna play it when I get to school and whatever, whoever's tape, see how it sound.
Yeah.
So from there I had to learn how to mix, because sometimes it was like, it didn't sound right. So I had to go back, I had to sneak back in the studio the next morning, figure out how to get the levels right. So when I played it back in the CD for my friends, they could hear me rapping over the beat. So it took at least 100 times going back and forth, and you hearing everything because everybody got different systems. Everybody got they got the little boom box with the hit the jack, put the CD in there, close it, the little 2 stereo joint. Then some people had the big old Walmart colorful lighting speakers. So I'm listening to my shit. I'm like, yo, what is this? So I'm going back.
It's pre-Bluetooth era.
Word,
wow.
word. So I was. That's what got me really into just recording and making songs and stuff like that.
So did the response from your friends give you the confidence to keep going?
Nah, it wasn't about that. It was the fact that I was able to record myself. Once I found out I could record myself, it was like, oh, what else I could do? Now it's like, all right, I want to do this many songs. And then once I started finding other people that could do it for me, well, now I ain't got to record myself. Oh, I'm going to the studio. That's when word.
So was he ever against you wanting to rap? Like, I don't want you to do that. Like,
he always told me.
School.
He always told me, nah, it wasn't like that. But he always told me he never wanted me to get into the business. But he was always, whatever I wanted to do, he was always for it. You know what I'm saying? He always supported. Even now, like with my rap now, like some people might think, oh, why your dad don't help you more or whatever. I'm like, oh, he's right there. I don't as far. What I need is for me to continue to do what I'm doing, because he's gonna be there no matter what. He did what he had to do. So why would I, dad call this company for what? How could I get to that company myself? If I ain't that, then I'll find that out, and I shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keeps me. That's what keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? That's what gives me the drive.
I kind of liken it to LeBron could open all the doors for Bronny if he wanted to, but he letting him run on his own. And then if you need me, son, I'm here.
That's a fact. That's a good comparison.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not going to go open these doors for you. I'm going to let you go do and grind yourself, get better yourself, get recruited yourself. Now, if you happen to need me, I'm always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that because it's kind of parallel to something similar that I went through. I always say that prepare your kid for the journey. Don't try to prepare the journey for them.
Shout out to 3. Boy, I wish I had my bombs working.
Hey, yo, that's fire. You say that. Yeah.
Shout out to JOJ. Word the most.
Because to say what you say, I tell people I don't make music to rap. I rap. I mean, I don't rap to make music. I live, did not make music. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the music and try to go live what I was rapping.
I heard it in your music.
So it's like when you ask someone, it's like, nah, you gotta live life and then create your soundtrack from what you lived. Because otherwise, how many times you gonna do a track and try to follow what you were saying, or especially if that wasn't what it was. You know what I mean?
It's like you pulling out the air after that if you're not, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Shit, y'all both got parallel stories, kid. Like your story from you and your pops to his story with his pops. I got similar stories, man, for real. So, what's your current thoughts on the state of music today, hip hop in general?
Hip hop is fine. I mean,
because you don't sound like everybody else that's out right now.
Yeah, nah. So what we say when you say hip hop, you mean
the rap game.
Oh,
are you talking about the
music
business?
music
about the
business.
music
Talk
business.
about it.
see,
Yeah, the music.
there's a lot of singers. There's a lot of singers and stuff. So
There we go.
I don't really compare myself to the. I don't, I don't get me wrong. Like, you hit beat. Sometimes you gotta hit that key in the beat to stay like with your tone.
Yeah,
you rapping, but like I ain't really singing, so I don't compare myself to the.
He said I ain't really singing.
Word,
That's what I like to hear.
I like it though. Don't get me wrong. I love to do a record with like Lil Durk and all of them. Like you know what I'm saying, like give me a hook or whatever. Like let's rock. But
That's not what you do.
Yeah,
this is a fact.
Nah,
ain't no singing on that project. or none of his projects.
Nah, I don't. There's.
I mean, not from you.
Nah,
exactly,
yeah.
and not from you. Like what I love about your music is that you keep it to that element that you grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? For your age, you keep it to what you grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? You ain't conform to what's going on today. You're not like you said, the little Yachty's, little Dirks and all of them. They do their own thing. You still keep it to the essence of what you grew up listening to. And that's what I respect about your music. You know what I mean? I feel, when I downloaded the Soul Tape, shout out to Apple. You know what I'm saying? When I streamed it, I'm like, nah. The boom joint, just setting it off. I was like, it's all right, kid. And then, and not for nothing, I hear a little bit of your pops. Just the cadence or certain things, a certain word play that you use.
Yeah.
I hear a little bit of pops, but you don't emphasize it like you trying to be your pops. And that's what I respect about your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard many different elements. I didn't just hear. I didn't hear Ra. Like I heard, and that's why I liked it. I heard.
And hold on, before you finish, a lot of people said Smoke Dizzy as well.
I heard some of that.
Yeah.
Reason why I heard some of Mob in there. I heard like that Prodigy. Like I could hear him rhyming over Havoc shit all day long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the project was dope because to me, this is what I call hip hop that I love. It was filled with soul food. A lot of them soulful samples with a lot of drums and them beats was banging, and you could just listen to the lyrics. Like I grew up, I like music that I could ride out to. Not necessarily that I want to be in a nightclub dancing to, some shit that I could throw in and get from point A to point Z, and I'm listening to the whole shit, and I might catch a line on the third exit that I'll be like, oh shit, and I might have to bring it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I liked about the project. You know what I mean? I would have liked to heard a second verse on a joint with you and I think it was the second song with you and another dude. I don't remember his name. Yeah, I would have liked to have heard a second verse from you on that one. But overall, the project was dope. I love the beat selections. I love the cadences, and I love because I'm a bar person. Like I'm a lyricist. Like I'm not like I don't knock what's going on in the music business today because I know everybody's chasing a check.
Yeah.
And they want to recreate what's trending or the popular sound.
Yeah.
But to me, knowing the music, that's not going to last for long. So this person is going to be replaced a year or two later.
Facts.
So if you don't have no substance in your music, you're not going to have a long career.
Facts.
Like you might catch a check. That don't mean you're going to have a long career. You know what I mean? Where I need the people I listen to, they have to have replay value. I mean, I can listen to your album this week and I'm going to listen to that shit next week and the week after that and maybe next month and I'm going to keep listening to it.
Niggas say thou seen with the reach. You already know that. He took it back. Like, come on, thou seen was hitting all the way across the screen.
That would go over a young boy's head.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
So, that's a fact, man. So, with your father being the God, Rakim Allah, man, would you say that he was your inspiration? Or if he wasn't, what other MC inspired you to rap? Because
that was close to the question I want to ask.
But I'm
gonna let him go ahead and answer that.
Well, see, dad is different, man. I tell him every day here, Elliot. He's not like his creative is different. So when you say who inspires, you get inspired to what you can what you can grab real, easy from, right? So with that, you gotta watch. You really gotta just sit there and just look.
Yeah.
Yo, every time I hear a record or something, I'll be like, yo, Dad, you know what you said? You said, you leave authors and writers with authoritis. Like, how did you come up with that? What was you thinking to put that I leave authors and writers with authoritis? Like, he was in some kind of a zone, because like when I'm writing, I don't know if this goes for everybody, but when I'm writing, it's you catch a pocket, and sometimes you don't know that you was doing something, and then you go, oh, that was fire, and then you try to just take the uniform and keep going with it.
Yeah.
But like, it's like he gets into this like crazy pocket, man, and that's like, you gotta watch that. You gotta keep different. Yeah. So I'm still understanding it. You know what I mean? But my influences when I was in school, it was things that got me through, situations. So it was 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Jada
Shout out
Kiss
to Fifth.
and Locks.
Shout out to the Locks.
Yeah, it was Fab. I grew up off of Onyx and AZ and all of that. The Firm. Shout out to Nas. Like, I grew up with a lot of all of that. Man, yeah, there's a lot of different. Because then once I started going to school in Connecticut, like I got into the started listening to punk rock. I mean, not punk rock. Well, yeah, like Simple Plan and them, like just a bunch of different, because people was listening to it. So you try to understand, like, well, why y'all like this thing?
Yeah.
So, because when you be like, I don't like that, and you be like, well, you a hater. So I'm like, nah, I just don't like it. Well, why you don't like it? Damn, I really can't tell you why I don't like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
So you try to sit and understand it now. Once you start hearing it, because once again, it goes back to a hit record. When you hear all of these records that they playing and how they creating them, they all going through a certain like vibration. They all going through a certain tone. It's almost the same keys. They all using the same notes. So you start to understand how all the music is made once you step out of that rap shit and really start exploring like the jazzes and singing and shit, a bunch of, so I definitely respect being in Connecticut, man.
And jazz is in your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Jazz is in your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? I know your pops used to play the trumpet back in the day.
And my daughter plays the saxophone.
Your daughter plays the saxophone? Wow.
She's like, Daddy, I can play pop song. Oh, go ahead, play.
Wow.
What's she playing?
Word. I swear to God, she's 10 years old. She talking about she want to go to school, private school next year. She want to get a scholarship to go. She's going to middle school.
What?
Yeah. Saxophone. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
No, that's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like, it's how fast it's like when people be like, oh, that's genetics. So that shit is real.
Don't your pops play an instrument too? He played he played the drums, right?
Play the drums, sax, and trumpet. I played trumpet in school.
Oh, okay.
And my daughter, she was doing the drums, but she was like, I want to do trumpet, saxophone. And just my dad got on one, and she was going crazy on it.
Wow, that's crazy. Word, man. So this is a trick question. So growing up, who were your top 5 listed MCs?
Excluding dad.
Excluding your father. And who had the most influence on you as an artist? Excluding your pops.
Jay-Z.
Hov?
Yeah. Just individuals, right? Like not. There was a lot, yo, because there was a lot going on. Like, yo, this. You talking about 98, you talking about the end of the 90s into the 2000s. Like there's a lot that was going on right there, son. Like, because remember, I was listening to Onyx in 95. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I lumped you in with me. Word the mother.
Word. So but like Jay-Z.
Oh,
and I'm gonna have to say
so you're 5. Let's go with your 5.
Yeah.
So Hov, that's why you ain't got to put no particular order. So you're 5.
Hove, Jada,
Hove,
50.
Jada, 50.
Yo,
That's
'cause people
3.
gonna be mad.
That's 3.
Um,
Nah, listen, they can't
Yo,
get mad.
Fred
That's
the
your personal.
godson.
Fred
Fred the
woo!
godson.
Rest in peace to
Yeah,
Frederico.
he
Word.
top 5.
That's 4. Wow. One more. Woo! He said Hove, Jada. Let's go back. Hove, Jada, Fred the godson, 5th. You got one more. That's an interesting 5.
I know who his last one is.
You know what his last one is?
Nah, but you know what? Nah, it's Method Man. Cause that nigga's still nice. That nigga nice when he came out and he nice today.
Shout out to Meth.
I thought you were gonna say Jada or Fab.
He said Jada already.
Oh, okay. Because the era you came up in.
But Meth is
that's crazy.
He said, what did he say on that Lemon record? He said, ain't nobody seeing him. Something like a CNN. Then like son. Meth is
underrated though. He's definitely underrated.
Think so?
Hell yeah, Meth is underrated.
They don't listen.
What'd you say, Jay?
I don't think Meth is underrated. I think like because his albums don't be hitting like that. But as far as a lyricist, he's definitely a lyricist. So I don't think he's underrated though.
His last album, what was that?
Meth Lab, wasn't it?
Was it the Meth Lab with the graffiti on the cover?
Yeah, Meth Lab 2.
That album was stupid.
Meth got a classic album?
Yo, why you doing that? Yeah. Yo, 3, why you starting?
He do got a classic album.
Which one? Which one?
Yeah, I'm surprised in you. I ain't gonna front.
The first one?
That's a classic.
Hold on.
What 3 is saying, he trying to put me on the spot.
I'm on record. I'm on record.
Let's go.
Reggie Noble has better albums than
Come on, we know that. We know that.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Reggie Noble has better albums than Method Man. But however, I think
so. Wait.
Yeah, let's go.
So because Reggie Noble has better albums than Method Man, Reggie Noble's a better lyricist, or
nah, he's a better artist. He's not a better rapper.
So he's better at putting.
No,
songs.
he's a better MC. Like,
so you saying
rapper and MC are 2 different things to me.
Yeah,
so
Redman
is better. So Redman is better. I'm just saying this clear. I just want to clear this up. So Redman is better at making songs than Method Man is better at making songs.
To me,
I think so. Too.
I think so.
How
too.
How many hits did Redman have?
No, I'm talking about a body of work.
But we also talking about the artist that can make.
Nah, you could knock a single out the park.
He's right though.
Not
he's
really.
right.
You can't really.
He's right though. Because think about it. What big single?
I understand what he's saying.
Red was working like this.
I be that. It wasn't big.
That's one.
I be that wasn't big.
But
that was after Blackout, wasn't it? That was after the Method Man and Redman.
Yeah.
Time for some action.
I mean, Ray got some joints.
Of course he do.
That's it.
But if we took both of their discographies and separated them, I'm taking Red's discographies. I'm
taking
not
Red discography.
Okay, all right. So let's jump. Let's jump real quick because I'm so curious. So let's go Raekwon and Ghost.
Woo!
Because they both ill.
Nigga, Ghost is smacking Ray all day. I'm sorry. Ghost made the purple.
Yeah, Ghost, definitely.
We had
John, come on.
We had this discussion.
I know
already.
Staten Island. I know you got love for the island, baby.
Because I love how because when them groups get together and they do them records, yo, ain't no separating that verse. You can't even be like.
I think collectively they dope, but I think singularly, I Ghost is Ghost, man. You know what I'm saying? But
that Supreme Clientele album was probably out of the whole clan, outside of Cuban Links, probably the best body of work.
Better than the Purple Tape?
I said outside of only built for Cuban Links.
Okay. All right.
But see, Ghostface made that too. Ghostface made the Purple Tape hot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like without Ghostface on that, the Purple Tape is not the Purple
Ray
Tape.
had the smooth bars on that, son. Y'all heard how my nigga was slow.
No, Ray
Let's go. Talk about it, John. Talk about it, John. Talk about it.
Ray different.
Oh shit.
A lot of duos. The duos was there, man.
For real, man. Yeah. So let me ask you this. So what is it like making your way through the music industry when obviously your father is who he is? Being one of the greatest MCs, did the industry evaluators take you serious as an MC coming up because of who your dad was?
don't think I got there yet. I don't think the industry evaluators evaluated me yet.
They ain't evaluate you.
Nah, they ain't put me on a mock board. They ain't put me on that draft board yet.
You still in the combine?
In the combine.
I feel you.
So listen, well, we boosting that. We gonna put that up there. You already know.
But I'm definitely playing. I tell you that.
No question.
But I mean, I just think I respect what you're doing. I just think, as a person, I've been in the music business for a little bit and I got out of it. But I just think it's about staying consistent and just doing what you do and grabbing a certain fan base and people that love what you do and sticking and staying true to that. Like, don't conform saying I gotta sound like this, or I'm gonna start drill rapping, or I'm gonna and it goes back to what we said about kids staying true to who they are and not following.
Facts.
Because I had a young man who was an artist, like, he sounded great. I loved him. And then he started making drill music. And I'm like, this is not who you are, but this is what's popping. I'm like, nah, but this is not who you are. But
drill is different.
You know, he's thinking that because that's what's popping, that's what he has to do to get on. So he's trying to conform to the system. Like, it's a good thing to be a chameleon, but not conform. And when I say that, to me, LL is a chameleon. Lil Wayne has always been a chameleon. Jay-Z has always been a chameleon. Guys that can adapt to the environment. However, they're not selling out who they truly are because they just know the pulse of what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they can inform, okay, this is what y'all want. I'm going to give y'all that. And I think that's the difference between Hove and Nas. Nas is never going to adapt to what y'all want. Nas is going to be the true essence of Nas. Jay-Z, if this is what it is, I'm going to give it to y'all because that's what y'all want.
I don't think he be riding waves either. He ain't riding no waves.
No, I don't know. Not even about riding.
That's how you broke it down.
Not riding a wave, but he'll adapt to what's popping. The same way he wasn't doing that whisper flow before Young Chris and them niggas was doing it. He wasn't doing that.
Start that.
He was rhyming
You
fast.
see what he did, right? You see
Bro,
what he did, right, Jay?
He was rhyming.
He
was rhyming fast until he took some of Rod and Nas joint and slowed it down. I'm keeping it 100.
3 got the shake on him,
I'm
man.
keeping it 100.
3 got that shake
I'm
on
keeping
him.
it 100.
He's still Young Chris.
I'm keeping it 100.
That narrative?
Bro,
Think
some
so?
niggas is L's another one. Some niggas is chameleons, man. They can change their stripes in the room, man. Real talk.
I look at it like this though. It's all about, when you get into people that's putting money into you and shit. It's all about the art of war at that point.
No question.
So when you are it's niggas.
Talk that talk. We can talk, Ty.
Help me out here. I fucking forgot what we were talking about for a second because I have a point.
The chameleons.
Yeah. Yeah. So
because
what happened? So I feel to move with the time is because time don't wait, as you see.
It's a fact.
As you hear.
Yeah.
It's up to the ones who came out like Jay to evolve his sound with the time. Not to say do what this time is, not the sound of the time, but as his time go, he should evolve his sound in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Just like with any other artist. Like when you come out, you shouldn't be talking about my Adidas 12 albums later.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it has to be some kind of want to grow in your artistry, because a lot of artists get stuck in when they became an artist instead of growing with they you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think Jay is dope as shit. That's why I put him in my top.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. Don't mistake when I say a person is a chameleon versus a person, their evolution. I think everybody should evolve.
Yeah.
Even as a regular human being, you should evolve. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that as an artist, they are able to gravitate to, and Drake is another one. You know what I'm saying? So he'll bubble up. He'll bubble up off of what's going on in the current state. Meaning if it's a certain sound, a certain flow,
Yeah.
Let's see what that's doing. Let's fuck with that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Whereas some artists, they just are not gonna do that because they feel like they're compromising because that's just not who they are. But the great ones, I always say the great ones are the chameleons, the guys that can, and these are the guys that has lasted decades over decades.
See, and now this is where I'm gonna interject with what you just said, right? Because when you said you went to Cali with your pops, him working with Dre, I just never understood how they didn't make the magic work. You know what I'm saying? Because the joint that he did on the 8 Mile joint was bananas. I'm like, yo, why they didn't continue to work? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, Dre, that sound is crazy. And Rise versus is, come on, that's the God.
I could give you my behind the scenes where I think it didn't work.
Okay.
I think Rakim being who he is, again, Rod changed hip hop. For anybody that don't believe that, go do your fucking homework.
Him and G-Rap was my biggest
niggas was rapping
in the 80s. Him and G-Rap, and a lot of people don't give G-Rap.
Rod came in and changed the whole structure of how these niggas rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to put that out there first. What I think is that Dre, from what I'm told, Dre is sort of like a fucking drill sergeant where it's like, say it again, do it again. I need it to sound like that. Now if Rod already be like, nigga, like I already, you know what I mean? Like this is me. This is me. Like these niggas is rapping like this because of me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit and say one word 100 fucking times. You know what I'm saying? This is just what I think. I don't know this to be fact. This is what I think. I'm not going to sit here and say one word 100 times to your ears liking. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why that happened, because I think you could put Rakim with any fucking producer and it's gonna be fucking amazing.
He worked with Kanye,
you know what I'm saying? So I just think that's what happened, because Dr. Dre is Dr. Dre in his own right. He wants it how he wants it.
Yeah. Word. That's crazy. So what was some of the biggest lessons your pops gave you on your journey thus far?
Can't nobody be a better me than me.
For that. Come on. Mother. For real, man. So let's get into the project, man. How did you connect with Amadeus?
Footwork, man. We ran into each other at Rock the Bells. That last
oh wow.
Yeah, that last LL joint that he did in out
here. Queens.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so that was
MetLife?
Yeah, nah.
No,
at the
tennis stadium
they
did.
Oh,
okay.
In Forest Hills.
Forest Hills, the Forest Hills Stadium.
Oh, that's how you link with him. Wow. So let's talk about the latest project, man. The Soul, man. How did that come about? Like in that short period of time?
Long story short, Inf hit me and said, "Yo, come to the crib. Let's work." So I went up there. He played a beat. I was like, "Yo, that's fire right there." What are we gonna? That's I could use that. That's open. Because at this point I'm like, because a lot of producers, they sit down and they'll play you beats and oh yeah, so and so I gave this to so and so.
Yeah.
All right, well, why are you playing?
Why are you playing it for
me then? Yeah.
So I'm just off rip. Yo, is that open? Like I could use. He was like, yeah, but I got some more. I said, but hold on, put that to the side. He played another one, and I said, all right, hold on, bro, time out, because you just played me 2 beats. I like them both. So I don't want you to just play me a bunch of beats. Like, let me go ahead and let me record this real quick.
Wow.
So when he played it, I was like, let me just sit with it for a second. Let me write. So instead of him playing a bunch of joints, he'll play one. I'd be like, let me write to that.
Yeah.
I write to it, and a couple hours later, I finished it. Then the next one, he'll play another one. We was doing like that. We finished the shit in like a day.
So he did the whole project. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think the beats I didn't pick are the beats that we're using for the second EP. Yeah. So we did like damn near 2 projects that.
Yeah, I got a chemistry and I see
in that one day.
Wow.
Yeah. So
and
that is documented.
Huh? And you've been busy this past few months, man. I see you on a lot of different platforms doing interviews and stuff like that. But the biggest platform that I seen was when you was your dad at the what was that, the Grammys?
Oh yeah.
What was that experience like, man? Just being there to see that.
Man, that was the first time. I always miss the shows. They'd be like, "Yo, Ty, you missed it. So and so was there." Word. Yo, Fat Joe was there. Word.
Yeah.
I'd be missing all of those.
Yeah.
So this was the first time I got to catch all of these star-studded superstars that I hear on the radio
in one place,
in one spot at one time. Yeah, it's the first time ever. It was, you know, it's still overwhelming because it's like, damn, I was at the Grammys, but I gotta go do this. Like, as soon as we came back from the Grammys, so we drove there, drove back. We got back Wednesday night, and Dad had a show at the Blue Note the next night, and then he had the Barclays the night after, and then I shot a video for the EP on Saturday right after that.
Damn.
So like to come back and then to not be like, oh nigga, but wait, I was at the Grammys, niggas. Hold on, y'all don't want to talk about that real quick, but it was just like, yo, we just kept going. So to not even have a chance to think or sit back, it was like, damn, yeah. That was dope. It was an overwhelming experience.
That experience was crazy.
Yeah, but that's the work that the people don't see. You know what I mean? That's Dame Lillard in the gym at 4 a.m. getting up 500 of them things.
Oh, you
and
know
then go out and
Dame.
drop 71. You know what I'm saying? So that's the work. That's the work that people don't see. And then they think that you won overnight. Like, oh, he that's Ra's son. That's why he did that. Not knowing you right here now. You've been on Shade 45. You've been doing the groundwork and everything else. But then once the masses hear you, they're gonna assume that it was given to you, which I hate about this business. But that's just the way it is because you didn't see me. But the thing I love about it is they're gonna go back and listen to the old work. They're gonna go to the back catalog and say, "Oh, all right, this nigga been a problem," because they did that. They do that with everybody.
Facts.
They did it with Fifth. Because Fifth been a problem. So they'll go back and listen to Power the Dollar, you know what I'm saying? And all the other shit that came out. Guess Who's Back, the first joint, and be like, oh, something, you know what I mean? But it didn't just happen at Get Rich or Die Trying.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Word, man. So have you ever recorded a record with your father?
Yeah.
You never put it out?
Nah.
Never put it out? You waiting?
Nah, it's just I was like, man, I think I was still in high school.
You were still in high school when you did? Oh, so you ain't recording that recently with him?
Nah. Well, we recorded one record, like actually recorded it together. It was called Man with a Gun.
Ooh.
But he was in there, right? And I was like, can I put my verse on? He let me go in there and put a verse on there. But that was just mad long ago.
Get the fuck out of here. So being he right by the side with you now, you ain't chefing that up? Nah? You don't want him on that with you?
Yet. Not yet. First of all, me and him, we freestyle every now and then. But like, you know, we just like I'm not there yet to get on a record with him at the moment. As far as where I know he is right now. I
respect you for that. That's crazy.
Because I see where he is right now, and that's not where I am right now. Right now, I'm trying to touch the kids. I'm trying to.
Does he respect your handle? He gave you your props.
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
Since that first the first solo album, Home, I dropped. He started seeing what I was doing. So I definitely got his blessing early. No doubt. So like everything I do now, it's like I don't have to stop and look back no more. I had to get that out the way for real, because you start meeting certain people and you like, yo, hold up, like wait. Maybe I don't know. Let me call you. I see what's up. But word, like now it's just ground. That's why I've been doing what I've been doing. So like lately, it's like crazy. It's just ground running. I ain't stopping.
You on it? I'm like, you everywhere. You out there. You moving, and that's the key, man. You gotta stay busy, stay out there. The music gonna come, and everybody gonna be lining up to sing you music. Yeah. You know what I mean? For real. Word, man. So the human nature for people that hear you and they know who your father is, they automatically assume that you're supposed to be in that vein. You know what I mean? Did a lot of people give you slack knowing that your father's Rakim and then hearing you and then expecting to hear the second coming of Rock?
Yeah, of course.
How do you deal with that?
I don't.
You don't?
Nah.
Wow.
Because that's like us thinking Michael Jordan made a clone. Like that's like us thinking his son is a clone of him, and he can do everything with his tongue hanging out. Nah, you gotta understand what he took from his dad, and then what he took from other people, and how he made himself to be who he is. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't think about that. It's no prep, nah, because I'm gonna be me no matter what, whether they say who they think I am or whatever. You know, it ain't nothing gonna change.
Nah, I respect that because I know it's a pressure that comes with that. You know what I mean? But I respect that you don't even fall to that, man, for real. So, who are some artists that you plan on working with moving forward?
J. Cole.
Cole? You hear what Cole out here? You see, we did the video on that track, baby.
But at the end of the day, we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We want to get a bar show. You know what I mean? We want to really like get this going. Like, come on, Cole. Holla at me. Let's put these bars on paper, son. You heard?
Oh man. So what's next with Tahmell, man? And what's the end game for you?
Man, I have a lot more projects. I have a lot more to say. I got visuals I want to do. I want to write movies. I want to create sitcoms. I want to, because you know, like when growing up, we had the Cosby Show and all that. Like I want to create something for these kids that has those type of morals in it, but for kids that's watching TV. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's just anything too, like cartoons and little baby shows.
You want it.
Interesting he says that because it's nothing on television for kids to watch. I mean, I'm talking about preteens up to teenage years. It's nothing on TV for them to watch.
Cartoons.
You know what I'm saying? They just watch Instagram and TikTok. That's what they watch. It's nothing on TV that's positive, that's influential for them to watch. The thing I like about Tahmell, stay true to the music, to the bars, to the, you know what I mean, being a wordsmith and not conforming to the business of music. And I think that, you know what I mean, the people are going to tap in. You know what I mean? Obviously, people are all going to compare you to who your dad is, but that comes with the territory.
That's a fact.
You got to birth that, this is who I am. I'm going to stand on this. And I think that you'll be accepted by the masses. I truly believe that.
That's a fact. And I asked this to every artist that came through it. I think I ain't asked this to Flush. Flush probably the only one I didn't ask this to. But if you had the opportunity to work on a dream project with one other artist and one producer, dead or alive, who would that be and why? One other artist and one producer.
Man. Let's see the producer first. Let's set the sound.
Let's go.
I would grab right now.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
That's a lot.
I want Just Blaze.
Just Blaze.
I want Just Blaze, and then me and Dave East could do a project.
Shout out to East. That's my guy. We gotta get East up here too, man. Shout out to Pip Jones, man. Chef Fly, you know, some guys. All right, we gotta get him up here. That'll be a dope sounding project because y'all cadence is kind of like similar too, man.
I like
for real.
East. I like East.
Yeah, man. Shout out to East, man. So where can everybody go to support your movement, follow you on your journey?
Well, you can follow me at official Tahmell, TAHMELL, on all platforms. That's TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is Tahmell. You know what I'm saying? Just search me on Google. You can do YouTube. You can search me wherever. Just my music is all over. I got videos. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me, tap in. I'm still coming. I'm still going. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no up and coming shows next, but you know what I mean. If you want me to come to a city near you, holla at me.
Yeah. Word up, 3. You got anything left, man?
Nah, man.
Good?
Great interview. I appreciate you for pulling up on us. No doubt, man. Looking forward to the next project
soon.
And thank you for coming through, bro.
Hey, you know we about to talk this NBA. I don't know if y'all got a run. Whatever, but you know we come back, man. After this DJ JOJ,
we're gonna talk about this NBA.
We're gonna talk about this NBA.
Knicks, the hottest team in the league. Get the fuck out of here.
The last month they are.
Yeah,
nobody win more than the Knicks in the last month.
Y'all lying.
Don't forget the number to call in is 516-206. I still don't know who this nigga team is. 516-206-0711. No offseason. 3D. JLJ, Steelsdagreat. Check in with us.
Yeah, that's the beat right there. I'm about to black out with 100 bars on some professional shit, so don't try this at home, yo. Yo, my style of rhyming is ancient like Aztecs and Mayans, because I recognize it's all about timing. Me and my freestyle alliance, practicing African voodoo science in front of 20-foot bonfires, looking skyward, calculating May 5th, 2009 planets of being alignment. The arrival of the prophet in the cockpit of a starship the size of the Hell-Bomb comet, with Mercury ion rockets and the big-ass cannabis coming soon, poster on the side of it. I'm known geographically and intergalactically. That's why I got extraterrestrials to want to battle me. They even tried kidnapping me, and they would have snatched me if the craft didn't get trapped in the Earth's gravity. Engine stalled and failed, crashed into a farmer's field, and that's really because Roswell. Undercover operatives working for Commonwealth, disguised as a nigga signed with a record deal. Lyrically, I'm off scale, so all hell will get tossed towards hell whenever y'all fail. Bruising niggas, confusing niggas like chip from the fools niggas. Hit you with nuclear cruiser missiles. Hear the wild wolf growl. Styles, stockpile for miles from the ground to the clouds. Whack niggas want to be down, but it's not allowed. Interrupt the cipher unannounced, and you get punched in the mouth with the southpaw southern fist. I'll bust your shit, swell your lip bigger than rubber shrimp. Back to tougher shit. What a wimp, you giant Goliath niggas get shot with a rubber sling. I'm an experiment gone bad. My brain waves on an encephalograph, so I'm stark raving mad. The whole scientific staff get killed in the nuclear blast when I throw the Florence flash in my hand. Flammable liquids in the lab explode and you get stabbed with all the flying glass. Train to blow up commercial aircraft. Train the chemical weapons class just to see how long a nigga's breath will last. I put him in a leather mat, spray his ass with a can of pepper gas, then watch him grab his neck and gag. Watch the nigga choke to death as I laugh. You want to battle was the type of question you should never ask. Nigga, pick a tougher task, see who the fuck will last. Whoever lose, get a solder and iron up the ass. You need to recognize my hand is quicker than the eye, quicker than the 5-speed Jamiroquai drives. A lifespan longer than 9 lives, infinite rhymes, you can't die. You nigga with a divine mind. I dedicate this to the wise, dedicated to dimes, divided myself into 110 times. You can't deny the offerings I offer. Flows that glow where the roars the sparkle like water, fly like a saucer with the talk of a Porsche. Murder a million MCs that want to rap all in the coffins. Been getting it on since I've been born, and I'ma live long, and I'ma be getting it on till I'm gone. Look at all the stages I've been on, all the songs that I spit on. I took an oath to rip everything I get on. A nigga like me should have carpal tunnel syndromes in the wrist bones for ripping microphones this long. I'm just a small fish in the big pond that gets pissed off whenever I get picked on. Nigga try to flip and get flipped on. My army multi-million strong like the nation of Islam, but suede Tim's on. Extremely hostile, fully armed troops dressed in frog suits and night vision goggles. A lyrical lynch mob shitting on niggas drawn to a hideous form with horns and the mink on. Ducking down low like Leonardo, fighting the Viet Cong, screaming incoming when I see a bomb. Speak to your leaders, surrender your arms. You need about 1 million more soldiers to even the odds, plus 800,000 to even consider a war, and 200,000 more to even look hard. You better drop your flag and withdraw. My cavalry charge accompanied by a blizzard of wicked metaphors to smash y'all, attach y'all to the back of my horse, drag y'all across the motherfucking asphalt. 9 out of 10 niggas is frauds. You know who you are. Always talk about your bitches and your cars, your jewelry and your girls. It's like we from 2 different worlds. You motherfuckers suckers really get on my nerves, cause I'm beyond them. On some futuristic cyborg shit. I close my eyes when I freestyle so I can read what Prince across them. Then raise my arms like a sorcerer and cast a fireball into the audience to barbecue. You feel like you've been thrown in the mic. I'm playing for suckers to hit them with some more shit. Raw shit. Four horse shit. Piece of chalk and cross the state. I dare a motherfucker to cross it. I'll even call my man Black Rob at 2 in the morning. Tell him it's important. Tell him to call Sting Freeway and sing the chorus. Breaking camcorders so you motherfuckers can't record it. Call the news, I kick the reporters. Start a lawsuit, I kill your lawyers. I got over it. Fuck y'all think. Go, cause my album was the bomb shit. Y'all niggas got your ass beat cause you asked for it. Got your picture taken and put in the tabloid. Cause you a man and you like to touch little boys. In the ass, then you get them cash for it. That's some sick shit, homeboy. 100 years ago, they done took you to see Sigmund Freud. You fraudulent, feminine, fragile as a feather is. With an effortless blow, I crack your whole skeleton. You think you better than cannabis? Where's the evidence? You got below average intelligence and poor penmanship. You need to shut the fuck up cause your breath stink. Take 50 cents to purchase a pack of peppermints. Battling me, you never win. You thought you was the only nigga that could sneak a weapon in, nigga, guess again. Cause after I finish wrecking this shit, I'ma drink a whole bottle of Henny and go fuck a lesbian.
This goes out to you.
This goes out to you.
This goes out to you.
And everyone else. You heard me, I cook and splash, Chef Curry. The book of Gab shows the gift, not many worry. Sometimes the vision's blurry, I seem I'm clear, I dial scene with the reach. My scriptures far seen, I'm bar mean, don't need dictionaries for hard mean. And clear pop like the trebles too loud, nah I mean. Let's fix the voices, a lot of us different choices that got us listening. All the noises, now I'm anointed. Boom, boom, bap, hit different with true rap, like who's that? Stand up, I'm bringing true facts. These new cats is cool, I need the juice back. Know the ledge, or you be bishop, slipped off the roof, smack, body hit the floor, then the snare go. Your air low, bust from the bass drum, the kick from the air soul. I keep their heads bobbing, no Lorena and Peso. I'm blowing up these hi-hats and all the dead flows. Boom, send a shot, they gon' move, tell the ops. Nobody knew between the block and the few. Ooh, boom, got it hot, nobody move, bring it back. Copy cool, full of back, vibrate the room. Boom, send a shot, nobody move, tell the ops. Nobody knew between the block and the few. Ooh, boom, got it hot, nobody knew, bring it back. Copy cool, full of back, vibrate the room. Bang, I'm boom bapping, circle blocks, new trapping, working pots, new tactics, serve a lot, dude savage. And who's capping? I'm fitted like suit jackets. Get rid of these crews lacking. I'm spitting like loose quacking, like bugs had to burn it to the beat. Fuck it, I'm abusing them like I was turning to the beat. Bucket, start listing, killing everything I meet is beef. Slice his stomach, watch the blood run through his feet. Got it out the mud, it's hunting season. I'm Elmer Fudd, I held a grudge, felt the weight. Now that shit's a dub. That cold feeling when you thinking that you're not enough. Stop it, cause nobody's actions is out of love. Boom, now there's nothing you gotta prove. Only you know how to move, gotta do what you gotta do. Boom, cause reluctance is not a rule. Mind carry tools for us to build a higher view. Yeah, boom, send a shot, they gon' move, tell the ops. Nobody knew between the block and the few. Ooh, boom, got it hot, nobody move, bring it back. Copy cool, fill it back, vibrate the room. Boom, send a shot, nobody move, tell the ops. Nobody knew between the block and the few. Ooh, boom, got it hot, nobody move, bring it back. Copy cool, fill it back, vibrate the room. Bang.
Y'all mythological, the end is comical, the astronomical is coming through like the flu bombing, and embalming in your crew too. With the musical, mystical, magical, you know how I do. Promote attack skills and vocabulary too. All the hits in the distant edition is all brand new. You're through. I'm interplanetary like Doctor Who. So who wanna get tripped on? Word is bone. I'm kicking rounds to the AM vote just wrong. Now Quincy, but I'm back on the block and not selling crack. I'm coming in with the fat funk flows and tracks. So what you saying, black? With all like yakety yak. My order facts can't be beat with bats. I'm saying I eat everything up on the menu and bend you and send you swaying to be continued. The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I get it. The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I get it. The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I get it. The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I get it. Spur in the moment, opponents are suspects. Caught up in the resuscitation, rain and attack. At least I speak my concept free. The it's me, sun cheek, funk figures of speech. Now this that is in the open, I'm open, token, scoping, waiting for the next nigga to get open on and break them down like an organic compound. That's the way of the world as the earth goes round. Now, how the fuck you sound? I represent my clique like a 4 pound. You better pack your leather dope for medication for the shaking meditation from the earthquake is this that we be making. Never faking. I get down for my crown clown, shaking the membrane of Encyclopedia Brown. Speaking of funk in any throwdown, why you sustain the sound of it. But the most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I give it ya. The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I give it ya. The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I get it, yeah. The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I get it, yeah. I comes down breaking ground. So back up both for me and sit your ass down. Now when I'm on the microphone, I roam through zones. But don't be trying to this at home. No matter what race, creed, color, help my heart. I come sweeter than J-Rule and damage an amateur. As chronicle facial disorders occur, I'll assassinate your character's caliber. I channel my anger from the double-edged banger and turn it to the microphone strangler. So stop trying to see where your eyes can follow. Say goodnight to the world and goodbye to the bar. You're raving cuss, so it's so much you get bust. But not to the open with toys ain't nice. For eternity, through infinity, I eternal.
Yeah, Tahmell. Check. I'm on my go shit. Step back, please don't provoke shit, but quote this. Hope is canceled, always stay focused. Easier said than done, no snapping fingers, that's focus. My whole team is from your city like we the locusts. Put that bug in your infamous. Yeah,
You're now tuned in to Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Please don't provoke shit, but quote this. Hope is canceled, always stay focused. Easier said than done, no snapping fingers, that's focus. My whole team is from your city like we the locusts. Put that bug in your ear, then you're blunt in the beer. What they gon' do? Let's get all that hate and shit clear. Don't ever jump to your conclusions, cause we know here. I'm looting the youth, cause all of that gang shit is weird. I'm for the kids like the newest member of Wu-Tang. Welcome classes in session, it's time that we learn some new things. We can own our own, just gotta drop the mood swings so we can be paid in full. Now we make it a coup thing, me and my boo thing. Floating like we was Casper, call me the Holy Ghost, I'm God sent. Before and after my death, A and B, C, I use this time to master. And when I walk through the gates, I step in rapture. Yeah.
Eliminate the envy, illuminate the century. Hold the weight of the world, just to drop the head. Get less of the glass head full of half empty. Get it mixy like the killer, Henny was deadly melody. I rock like fire and ice, desire to write got me on the flight. Where we going next, let's see. Meanwhile, Rakim on the album, maneuvering round. Checking on the greenhouse, rolling like another pound. It's light work, end of the day, it's my life's work. Trying to fit it in the verse like the tip of the iceberg. Deeper waters, chronicles of that stone coin. The concrete and ropes on it, painted the portrait, chisel my design. Couldn't cheat the grind times, rose broke the mold. Who old been seeing now? A cold motherfucker waiting for the heat to rise. So be wild for the night, meaning on demon time.
Yeah, you motherfucking right, kid, you know the deal. You know the deal. She goes society. Motherfucker like Kid Jody, Secret Society.
Call yourself MC. Call yourself MCs. How could you call yourself MCs? Call yourself MCs. How could you call yourself MCs?
Hoops Radio.
They say life is like 5 days. Of an old man with silver hair in his wheelchair. His eyes were bloody while describing what lies before me. Said evil and jealous men would try to destroy me. It occurred to me this old words couldn't be realer. I'm on top now, slightest drama I have to cause animals sense weakness. Sharks smell blood and water. Ishmael, Moses and Job knew the divine order. This plastic material having no life. I crash whips and leave it no matter the price. As long as I survive, copping the 5. Circle a block where the beef's at and parking from my enemy's eye. They see that it's war, we life stealers. Tip lead buses, it's no heaven to hell. Dead is dead, and your soul is with God. Your mind keeps lurking the earth, watching your own murder reoccur. How could you call yourself MCs? Call yourself MCs. How could you call yourself MCs? Call yourself MCs. How could you call yourself MCs? Call yourself MCs. How could you call yourself MCs? Call yourself MCs.
Have you ever had that feeling like you've been falling for weeks in a well? I was on the verge of dying like E.T. in the ball spot of the forest, right next to the speaker spell. Trying to phone home, but the signal wouldn't reach the cell. Trying to hold on a little longer, teeth and nails without a hand to wipe the tears away from my cheeks when he fell. When I couldn't get peace from a pipe or chief in the L, I thought of the words of Pastor Dunn when he said, son, first they screamed Hosanna on the highest and turned around and crucified the Christ after a week in jail. Stick to the script like paper clips and coffee stains. Never let a seed of doubt deter you from your lofty aims. The will is much stronger than the flesh, and it only gets stronger.
Back to live action. Shout out to DJ JLJ for that mini mix. Yo, Jay, man. He was going to the back, yo.
Jay was in
the
his bag
tonight, kid. Jay got the new turntables over there tonight, man. We gonna let him rock out.
He's showing off tonight.
Yeah, he's showing off tonight, kid. We gonna let him.
I ain't even warmed up.
He
Trust
said,
me,
yo,
man.
I started
I
late
ain't even
today.
warmed up.
My bad, fellas. I started late today and bought the new controller.
He missed the Nas concert. He in his bag. He like, fuck y'all.
Why you start that bullshit? You over there posting way I live and
That's
shit.
right.
God.
Yeah,
I
you should have
was
seen
mad,
it,
yo.
man. 3, nigga. I seen 3 in this bastard. Yeah, he feeling good, nigga.
I
Once I
had-
seen
I
the
had a
shoulders
good time.
rolling,
I had a good
this
time.
nigga talking to niggas, girls in front of me. I say, God, man, I hope we ain't got to
Man.
fight tonight, man. God damn. Words of
Man.
mother, man. Huh?
It's crazy. It was crazy.
3 was in his red form. That's my guy, though, man.
Red
Word
Foam, that's the name of a song.
Red.
Word. But
Well,
back to live
Back to
action,
live
man.
action,
No
man.
off season.
Let's go.
We still here, man. We still got Tahmell in the building, man.
Yes,
It's been
sir.
a
Yes,
great
sir.
show, man.
Word up,
You
man.
know what I mean? Like the his story is so
Let's go.
authentic and like you understand it because it's hard to come behind somebody that did something legendary because you got to deal with the burdens of people putting perceptions on you. You know what I mean? So that's why I was super excited for this show because I knew that he would have a lot to talk about being the son of a legend.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
And
So-
the music speak for itself.
Exactly.
Shout out to Phrase. He in the building. He like, yo, nah. Shy, who this? You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to get new ears on something. You know what I mean? So that's a testament to your work. You know what I mean? Word, man. So we got about 20 minutes left in the show, man. And I'll be remiss if we don't talk about the NBA. I know 3 ain't want to get to that, but let's get to that. And shout out to
the Knicks.
Shout out to Zip with the drip. Let's get to that.
Shout out to the Knicks up in the 3rd.
Talk about it, Tom. Word up. All right, so let's not skip.
In
Let's
real
not skip.
time.
So let's talk about Dame time. Dame time. Nigga scored 71 points, man. He's averaging 40 for the month of February. And we spoke about this last week. Is the game getting weaker or is this the talent better in the game today? Dame scored 71, tied the NBA high this season with Donovan Mitchell, who also scored 71 points. Go ahead, 3.
I mean, it's not that the game is getting weaker. Like I told somebody earlier, the NBA is more about entertainment versus competition during the regular season. Playoffs playoffs is a different animal. Dame scoring 71 don't surprise me. One of the most prolific scorers in the league. Defense is not an emphasis night to night in the NBA because most teams they rely on strategy or their defensive principles, and you can't change that from night to night. So if you're a team that we're gonna go under pick and rolls all night, that's who you are.
You talking that talk.
You know what
talk
I mean? You
talk.
can't change that during the season because you got Portland on the schedule. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, I've been advocating for Dame for the last 6, 7, 8 years, man. Shout out to my man Ed Coda.
Shout out to Ed Coda.
Who was trying to tell me multiple guys was better than Dame. Easy Ed, they're not. Dame Dollar is that nigga. You heard it here.
He said, yo, shout out to Ed Coda. That's a little salt on that, man. You know, I don't like gunning my New York guys down, man. Ed Coda was a problem at Tilden, man.
Absolutely.
And then he went to North Carolina.
That's my guy. We debate basketball all the time, but I was trying to tell him that Dame is a problem. He was telling me that Dame is just a shooter. He's not really like that. And I said, stay tuned.
Wow. Ty, what you think about that?
I mean, Dame is lights out. He's shooting from the half court line in game time.
Easy.
But yeah, nah, he's definitely Dame is dope. He's a closer.
He needs to stop being scared of his big lights, though.
Well, let's stop beating around the bush. Let's talk about y'all Knicks.
So you want to go? Oh, now you want to go to our Knicks. Go ahead, Ty. You want to set this on time? Set it off, Ty. Let Ty talk his shit. That's the guest in the building.
Randall got 25 plus tonight.
Talk your shit, Ty.
They what, 7-game winning streak.
Talk your shit,
They
Ty.
win their 8th tonight. They 37 and
Talk
27.
your shit, Ty.
Now I'm saying.
Talk your shit, Ty. All we got to do is throw the beat on, nigga.
We 5th in the East.
Talking.
We still climbing. We right behind the 4th spot. We only a couple games behind the first seed. We not. If we was in the West, we'd be 3rd. Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how y'all saying that y'all the hottest team in the league?
We the hottest team in the league
everyone else is fizzling out right now.
How the fuck y'all the hottest team in the league?
After the All-Star break.
I'm going to let Ty take care of my work.
They fizzling out.
Don't leave the
Everybody
camera.
fizzling out except Giannis.
Absolutely not. How the fuck you the hottest team in the league when you got a team in the league that just won 16 games in a row?
Milwaukee?
Exactly.
I just said Giannis. That's it.
That's
the
it.
only one.
Okay, so you can't
gonna smoke them
you
niggas
can't say
too.
you the hottest team in the league if you have a team that won 16 games.
Hold on.
Won 16 games in a row.
It just got real.
We ain't beat them niggas yet. Hold on.
He's like, yeah, we are Harlem Nights. Niggas got the Tommy guns. We got the.
Put that shit away, nigga.
He's like, put that shit away. He said, you're not. We beat them niggas yet.
Giannis
All right,
is different.
All right, 3. So listen. All right. So we the second hottest team in the league right now, right?
I mean, since the All-Star break.
But our point guard is sizzling right now. And he spared his college teammate that night because he could have probably put 60 up the other night. What you mean what I'm talking about?
What you talking about?
Jalen Brunson.
What about him?
He could have scorched Brooklyn for 60 the other night, but he didn't.
Why
he had
not?
30 at the half because Mikal Bridges.
Listen. I bet $1,000 to a box of donuts the Knicks lose tonight.
Lose tonight?
Tonight.
I ain't gonna do that to you because you my co-host.
They winning.
Yeah, listen, I ain't gonna do that to him right now.
Tonight.
Where that blue dot at, nigga?
Tonight.
Keep that shit over there.
I bet
You hear this nigga? Yo, Ty, what's the score, Ty? What's the score, Ty? What's the score, Ty? What's the score, Ty?
That's crazy.
Look, he's crazy right now. He's
What's the score, Ty?
Blasphemous.
Whoa.
Oh.
We up, but we was up 10.
Say it again. We up.
We was up 10.
You heard? We up. Say it again, Ty.
I said we was up 10 though. We only up 6.
Bet it.
We in Miami. I'm not gonna take your money.
You right.
Bet it.
It don't be that easy in the NBA.
It's in Miami.
Bet it.
But anyhow,
that nigga's going
I ain't
forward.
gonna let this nigga try to steal my thunder tonight, nigga. Let's talk about the Knicks, nigga. Word up. Since motherfucking.
The only way the Knicks fold, they keep Grimes in the game.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Them niggas went out last night. They in Miami. They went out last night.
It's over. They went to the Cleveland. Shout out to Miami.
Them niggas went out last night. They went out last night, man. They went out. Them niggas was up 25. They up 6 right now.
But hold on. They hope the NBA is rigged. There's a bunch of Donahue's in there. But now
89, 85, man.
All right, listen, man.
Let's go.
Do this tonight.
Let's go.
Now let's talk about the Knicks, though. Like all jokes aside, I didn't believe that they would be this good. I knew Jalen Brunson was the goods. This good. What you mean? You saying it like they bad? We smoked the Celtics twice.
Them niggas is a mediocre team.
How we
bro?
mediocre when we beat the best team in the league twice?
They middle of the pack. They in the worst position you could be in the NBA. They middle of the pack.
How? How we middle of the pack?
This a championship team?
I ain't gonna say that.
Exactly. Yet. So listen, in the NBA, if you not contending, you done.
Who's not contending?
Let me tell you what makes them a contender.
Let's go.
Contending for what?
The championship.
Playoffs.
We can beat anybody in the league right
he
now.
said the playoffs.
Because niggas get hurt. Niggas get hurt. The Knicks
That's
might,
a fact.
you know what I'm saying? Niggas might slide through. You know what I'm saying? But listen.
I'm gonna let you talk.
If Robinson stay healthy, they paint. You can't get in their paint.
You heard?
So anybody else, you can't do it. You can't get in their paint. Not with Robinson.
First round exit.
Fact. He said a first round. Yo, what up? We want to put on that. We can do a bet on air. First round exit?
First round exit.
Let's take it. What we doing?
Whatever you want to do.
Make sure you zoom
It's on camera.
TV land.
Whatever you want to do.
First round exit?
First round exit.
Yo, we can do it by a bottle of Blue Dot.
Yeah, versus your Kevin Hart.
Yeah, well, Kevin Hart shit. That's
I learned how to bet from my pops. Yo, I got five. I got five that the Knicks, not only will they win the first round, so on top of y'all bet,
let's go.
They're gonna win. They're gonna Randall and Brunson is both gonna average over like 18.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
He ain't gonna do it.
Average.
Yo, listen.
Brunson's a gutter. Randall's gonna get his point.
18.
The Knicks are mediocre specials.
All right. They mediocre specials. That's what we talk about, right? Okay. So my bold prediction before we move on from the Knicks is gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They can
fuck out of here.
They can beat Philly. They spanked Philly the other day.
This nigga Hart is talking. Go ahead.
They spanked Philly the other day.
They gonna lose tonight.
Yo, we got probably the second deep. We got the second deepest bench in the league.
What?
Right now.
Tell me y'all. Tell me y'all 4 guys coming off the bench. Tell me 4 guys coming off the bench.
Quickly. Harkenstein. What you mean?
Tradash. Go ahead. Keep going. Quickly.
I can't talk to you right now.
Obi.
Huh?
Obi?
He should be starting. He should be starting. And shout out to OBC. You know, that's my guy, man. Shout out to Obi Toppin, man.
Listen, man.
Listen now. But listen, man. The Knicks have a deep team, man. Hart. We undefeated with Hart.
5-point game.
So
that shit is getting closer.
Stop looking
shit getting closer and closer.
Trying to jinx the
team.
Shit getting closer and closer.
You see what he doing? He's trying to jinx the
shit getting closer and closer.
He's trying to jinx the A-game with a shit.
Niggas ain't winning, man.
Yo, listen, man.
Who's gold, man?
The goods. He's the goods.
Mediocre special.
I said it. They ain't mediocre special.
If they play Derrick Rose, they might.
He might be the secret weapon. He might be the secret weapon.
This how I know y'all reaching.
He rusty right now. He don't know what's going on.
Y'all not even watching y'all own team, man.
Yeah.
They not playing D-Rose,
we know that.
You don't even like Quickly.
What you mean?
You don't like Quickly. You told me you don't like Quickly.
I don't, but he's putting up numbers.
And I told you he's a piece.
Yes, he's a piece.
Told you he's gonna have a Dennis Schroeder type career. Where he can
Schroeder.
Yes.
Or you mean Lou Williams?
Dennis Schroeder overachieved. That's why he's still in the league. Quickly can be used as an asset, but you don't see that. You think he's a bum.
I ain't saying he's a bum. I just don't listen.
He's helping y'all win games.
He's helping us win games. But
now you
nobody
like
else off the bench.
I tell you one thing. Derrick Rose will be better than Chris Paul right now.
Oh Lord!
I'm not even. I'm not even.
Chris Paul is.
I'm not even entertaining that. I'm not even entertaining that.
Hey, yo, but how come nobody's talking about Chris Paul?
Listen.
Kevin Durant goes over there, drops 20.
I'm not entertaining none of that.
Chris Paul has 3 points.
And he had a bad
game. He had a horrible game. Nobody said nothing about Chris Paul.
I told him. Chris Paul don't have to even shoot no more.
What?
So why
you don't
is he
even have to
12?
shoot no more?
Facts.
Why is he over 12?
All
he has to shoot. He shot 12 times and missed.
Listen, and they won or lost. They lost.
They won, but no one's talking about.
That's all that matters.
Oh my God.
That's all that matters.
Put Derrick
That's
Rose
all
in the
that
game.
matters.
Put Derrick Rose in the game. These niggas is winning.
Rose can't fucking fuck.
He's wiping the dust off.
Y'all niggas is smoking. Y'all niggas is smoking dust. If y'all think Derrick Rose fucking with CP3,
So,
nigga.
Right
Google
now, today,
anything. Chris Paul versus Derrick Rose.
So look,
Never. Career, whatever.
So let's ask a serious
Y'all
question.
smoking dust.
Wait, are we talking about the same Derrick Rose from the Bulls? Wait a minute. Hold up, wait. Let's not forget Derrick Rose was he's not only on the Knicks. That nigga was on the Bulls.
You talking about yesteryear.
But you was talking about yesteryear with Chris Paul. What good season
Chris Paul's the only point guard with 20,000 points and over 11,000 assists.
But he's still, that's because he's still going with it.
Exactly.
Hold on.
He played at a higher level for a longer time than Derrick Rose. Hold on.
Nigga was never MVP.
Derrick Rose got 20,000.
Never MVP.
Derrick Rose got
doesn't matter.
Derrick Rose got 20,000 points.
Derrick Rose made a bigger impact. Derrick Rose made a bigger impact.
The youngest MVP of the NBA. The youngest.
Hall of Famer?
Derrick Rose?
Hall of Famer?
Derrick Rose not a Hall of Famer.
He's gonna make it.
Hall of Famer?
Just off the strength of him.
Hold on. I want to answer this next one quick. Chris Paul, Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Look how quick that was. So what the fuck are we talking about?
But how is Derrick Rose not
Derrick Rose a Hall of Fame?
How is he
Come on,
not?
man. How the fuck? Chris Paul got 20,000 points.
What erased Derrick Rose Bulls tender?
No, hold on.
What erased Derrick Rose Bulls tender? I want to know what erased it. What did he do that made people forget what Derrick Rose did? He MVP without winning the title. MVP without winning the title. How many MVPs?
He's on the fence.
One, two.
Hold on. We got
segment earlier. Goddamn.
We got multiple people in the room. Derrick Rose is a short shot Hall of Famer?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Youngest MVP in league history.
Everybody in the room want to put $100 on that.
If Paul George make the motherfucking Hall of Fame, you got your numbers next to.
Do everybody in the room?
And all these niggas? Yes.
Do everybody in the room want to put $100 on that? Because the next class is going to be. It's easier now. It used to be 6 years. Now it's 4 years. So we're going to get the answer real soon. Is Derrick Rose a first ballot Hall of Famer?
No, he ain't not first ballot.
What are y'all niggas talking about right now? I do this. What are y'all talking about?
Hold on, he's not a first ballot.
What are y'all do? What are y'all talking about?
Derrick Rose ain't a horse.
Hell no, nigga. Hell no.
Oh my God. Yeah, like you said, they taking away the fact that this man was the youngest MVP.
How many career points he got? You don't even know.
Yeah, because
he got over 20K. Chris Paul does. How many career assists he got? He got over 11,000. He got over 11K.
He blew his whole.
Chris Paul does.
He blew his whole body out.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Nigga was injured.
Derrick
Rose is injured.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
So if you had to start an NBA franchise today, who you taking? Derrick Rose or Chris Paul?
Chris Paul.
Derrick Rose in his prime or Chris Paul?
Chris Paul, nigga.
Smoking
Chris Paul in year 18.
I said a Derrick Rose in his prime.
But you can't stay.
Why?
Listen, what are you talking about?
Why?
That's a super dumb hypothetical.
What?
So what are we taking right now? Chris Paul now over Rose now? Well, of course, Chris Paul.
Listen,
Rose ain't even getting.
Hold on.
burn.
No, not Chris Paul now. From what they both shown us for the amount of years they've been in the league. Derrick Rose showed you that he's not durable. He's an explosive point guard that lands wrong, that has bad knees. Chris Paul has been great for damn near 18 to almost 19 seasons.
He on this facts over stats shit.
What are y'all talking? Like, what are y'all talking about?
Tell him about the Instagram page.
Derrick Rose over Chris Paul?
Of course.
Get the fuck out of here. In a one-on-one contest, yes. Other than that, this point guard got 20,000 points and 11,000 assists. What are y'all talking about? The only one. It's not him and 3 other niggas.
It's not.
He's the only one.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But see,
what are we talking about?
We're not saying Chris Paul not gonna make it, but Derrick Rose not gonna make it.
Derrick Rose is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Chris Paul is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I bet my life on it.
Because it's numbers.
What do y'all want to bet? What do y'all want to bet? What do y'all want to bet? Derrick Rose not even in y'all rotation. Y'all niggas talking to me. quickly playing over Derrick Rose. And y'all niggas talking, and he's younger than Chris Paul. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
You gotta get a Mike Jordan shrug on that one, nigga.
What are y'all talking about? Nigga can't even play over quickly. If Chris Paul goes to the Knicks, he's playing 25 to 30 minutes a game, my nigga.
Fuck out of here.
You don't think so?
Over Brunson?
Over quickly, nigga.
Over Brunson?
You think Brunson is better than Chris Paul?
Right now, yes.
Nigga, you're high.
Right
my
now,
nigga.
yes. Right now, yes.
Never in a million years, my nigga.
Right now, yes.
Never.
I'm gonna pull the stats up.
Google the stats, then Google the highest paid point guards ever.
There we go, man.
Do that.
Got State Farm, my nigga.
Do that. No. Google NBA money. My nigga took 400 plus out the league. My
It's
nigga,
okay.
at 6 feet. Who's doing that?
He deserved it.
So what are y'all talking about?
He deserved it. But he ain't with no rings. He ain't win no championship.
But Jalen Brunson's gonna win rings.
Jalen Brunson might
fuck out of here.
Jalen Brunson might
fuck out of here.
Nigga, don't
fucking Roy Jones, nigga. Fuck out of here.
So are the Lakers done, nigga?
Fuck out of here.
And does LeBron James get another pass?
No.
Nah, they ain't gonna be in Miami.
He gonna be in Miami?
Orlando.
He gonna be in Orlando.
He gonna be in Orlando.
Nah, but for real, everybody give him a pass. Like this is gonna be. How long you been in LA? Like
this is sixth season.
Sixth season in LA.
Yes.
And they only made the playoffs. What 3 times? They won 1 championship.
Every time he don't get to the playoffs, he get injured.
Mm-hmm.
It's another injury right now.
Nah, that's him fronting. Like, oh
yeah, he's
okay,
fronting.
nigga, I heard it pop. Nigga, what you heard pop?
Remember when he lost in the finals? He came. What he had? He had a cast on or something like that. Oh,
Brooklyn is ahead of Boston, 113 to 104.
Oh, if they lose,
2 minutes left in the game.
Hey, yo, what's up with Ja Morant?
And we
Is that real? Because I haven't had time to really dig in
He's
to
a
see
whole fake Doug.
what's going on with this dude.
He's playing himself. That's what's
He
going
really
on.
did that.
All right,
Oh
so to
my
give you,
God.
I'm gonna give you the
That's a lot of
I'm gonna
things
give you the
you've been
full
into.
context. So let's give him the full context. And shout out to Todd, because that was on the agenda. So he's allegedly running around Memphis like he's the biggest gangster in town. The Grizzlies all-star guard, Ja Morant, has not only been accused of punching a teenager and pulling a gun on him, but he's also being accused of threatening the head of security at a Memphis mall last summer, as per police reports obtained by the Washington Post. So this is real serious business. In the report, the security guard said that Morant made threatening remarks while a person that was with his entourage struck him. The entire altercation began when Ja's mother had a dispute with an employee at a Finish Line store within the mall, which led to her calling her son. And he allegedly showed up with as many as 9 people, but they were told to leave by the head of security. However, they refused, which prompted the police to arrive. A verbal confrontation transpired, and then a member of Morant's group pushed the security guard in his hand. So he's running around Memphis basically like he's a gangster.
Well, I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know all of the basketball players that you don't hear about no more.
Who's that?
All of them. Gone. You don't hear about them no more. Word, he about to be one of them. That's
it's
crazy.
sad because he's so talented, and he grew up in a household. Nigga, like your nigga got braces, nigga. That mean your parents had some money.
They
Before
did
you
say
raise your-
Bridges is coming back though.
Huh?
They did say Bridges is coming back though.
From
the Hornets.
From the Hornets?
I
They
didn't
beat
think
the
he was
case?
coming back.
Yeah, I didn't think
I
so
didn't think
either.
he was
Yeah, because that was a false accusation against him. Like he beat that whole
So what? She beat
domestic
herself up.
dispute.
But how could they react like that if it was? If they didn't get
Because
facts?
you know how women are. Like if a woman goes and say you did this and all that, but she
Oh, yeah, you done.
she recanted her story and they found out that it was a false allegation, and you know he's going to be reinstated at some point.
So
man.
because they didn't have video in the elevator, she was able to recant her story.
Yo,
that's crazy.
This is what I'm saying.
I mean,
That's
that's how
crazy
it
because
goes.
Ray Rice's wife couldn't even help him get back in because they had the videotape. That's crazy. Like,
Well, she probably seen was yo, the money ain't coming in like it was before. Let me go on and see. I don't want to be negative, and I don't want my female listeners to get mad at me. But what I think happened is that she seen that it's different when he ain't in the NBA no more. The money ain't coming in. You partially ruined his career. I ain't gonna see.
Not even partially. Like
she ruined his career.
Yeah, he's gonna be exiled.
Yeah, definitely gonna be exiled out the league. Now she gonna recant her statements because the money ain't coming in.
I mean, we'll never know, but I mean, it is what it is. Like he's a talented guy. Like when it happened, I was like, damn.
Is he talented?
Yeah, I like him.
talented.
He's super talented. Since his Michigan,
he was the reason why.
Since his Michigan State days, I always thought that he was the real deal, and I think that he like if they would have let him go, somebody else would have definitely scooped him up. Like fuck the backlash, we'll take him. We'll deal with the backlash of us taking a woman beater behind that because he's that talented. Like he's super talented.
Hey, yo, think about it. You don't hear nothing. Not to say he's not balling no more, but you don't really hear nothing from LaMelo Ball balling like he was when Bridges was this and was throwing hoops behind his back, under his legs.
I gotta disagree. Melo's been balling until he broke his ankle 2 days ago. But
he out of Charlotte too.
He's been balling. I don't. Yeah, he's another one that I don't think that he's gonna end his career there. I don't think because I know some of the people that's in his camp that manages him. He's not gonna stay in Charlotte long term. So even if they offer the $300 million extension max, he's gonna turn that down. He's gonna go to LA. He's gonna go to L. Nah, not the Lakers. He might go to New York, Miami.
I'll take him here.
A couple of different other places, but
you'll take him over Brunson.
He'll y'all niggas on.
You see,
Brunson shit.
that's why I
Y'all
asked him
niggas
because he was on it. Nah, it's him. It's him. I just had to ask him.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Would I take him over Brunson? Hell yeah. He's younger than Brunson.
Okay.
Now taking him now.
As a Knicks fan, I had to know.
We bring on now. We bring it on. LaVar.
Yo, you know what Brunson. You know how good Mike Conley was in Utah for all them years?
Yeah.
Under that system?
Yeah.
That's what Brunson is.
Hold on. Don't do that three because he was smoking niggas in Dallas. He put up 60 in the playoffs. So don't say he just came to the Knicks.
Who put up 60 in the playoffs?
When Luka was hurt, Brunson put up 60 in the playoffs.
Against who?
Against Utah.
60 points?
60 in the playoffs.
What the fuck does that mean?
They beat them. What are you talking about? They won that series.
Yo, Brunson is a solid guard. He's not a fucking star.
He's
not a star. He's not a star. He's not a star. He's not a star.
This is his 5th year. So you mean to tell me he's not going to get better? What you mean he's not a star? He's not going to get better?
He's not a star.
He's smoking niggas now in his 5th year.
He's not a star. He's not a star guard.
This is 5 years in.
He's not a star guard.
He scored 40
He's better than
about
Donovan
4
Mitchell.
times a season.
He's better than Donovan Mitchell.
This is LaMelo's third year.
This is LaMelo's third year.
He's better than Donovan Mitchell.
Right now it's looking so their numbers
No.
Their numbers are the same.
No.
So okay,
he's better than Donovan Mitchell.
Right now,
Donovan Mitchell was a 3-time All-Star. How the fuck is he better than Donovan Mitchell?
See, you go this 3-time All-Star.
Is he better than Donovan Mitchell?
This season?
No. He better than Darius Garland? No.
Come on, man.
No.
Look at this season.
No.
Look at this season.
You can put up numbers on a mediocre team in any season.
So you put Darius Garland on the Knicks right now.
Darius Garland is better than fucking Jalen Brunson, nigga.
They doing the same thing?
Absolutely.
Ty, you put Darius Garland on the Knicks? They're going to be better?
Yep.
Let's move on.
Darius Garland was a lottery pick for a reason, nigga. This is the problem with Knicks fans.
No.
These are the same niggas that told me Jeremy Lin is that nigga.
Oh, don't point at me.
These are the same niggas that told me Jeremy Lin is that nigga. Chris Duhon averaging 19 and 9 in a Knicks uniform. Fool's gold.
Let's talk about
Brunson ain't like that, my nigga.
Right now.
That nigga putting up numbers on a mediocre team, my nigga. Brunson.
He's
not like that.
So he's carrying a
mediocre team. He's not even the highest scoring player on the team.
Bet it. Them niggas is out in the first round. Bet it.
What we doing?
We already bet it.
Hold up, wait.
Tahmell can get the same bet, nigga.
Hold up. Because
them niggas is out in the first round.
Bet it. I might put the bet down.
Them niggas is out in the first round, nigga.
You hear this
Yo,
nigga?
the Knicks is not.
Try to get some of that money.
The Knicks is going to the Eastern Conference Finals, nigga.
Fuck
Book
out
it.
of here, nigga.
We can beat anybody in the East
$1,000
right now.
to a box of donuts,
Whoa,
nigga.
whoa,
Bet.
whoa. Hold up. We still got Milwaukee over there. Hold on.
No, we can
want to
beat
be
them
far
in the
away
Eastern
from
Conference
them.
Finals.
Yeah,
baby.
Eastern Conference. That's what
what I'm saying.
We
We
meet
can
them
beat
there.
Nigga
Philly.
fans are delusional,
we can beat
man.
Philly.
We
We
meet them
can
there.
beat
Y'all
fucking
niggas ain't
shit,
beating
Cleveland.
Philly in those series, my nigga.
Why not?
We beat
Embiid
the
is
Celtics.
too much,
We beat
my
the
nigga.
Celtics and Philly's bum
Embiid
asses.
is too much.
Hold up. We beat the Celtics and the
Yo,
Phillies bum asses. Hold what? Yo, Harden's not gonna last the whole playoff. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Bet it.
Man, Harden's not lasting a playoff. He hasn't lasted a playoff since.
Bet it. Fucking Julius Randle and James Harden and
hold
RJ
on.
Barrett.
But them niggas went to the
Fuck outta
playoffs
here.
and rebuilt. They went to the playoffs in
Fucking three
rebuild
left-hand
mode.
bandits, man.
Yo,
Bet it.
hold on. They went to the playoffs in rebuild mode.
Bet
You
it.
You mean to tell me they're not better than when they went and lost in the
Knicks
first round?
ain't shit.
Them
Bet
other
it.
teams they got is trash now.
The Knicks ain't shit.
Yo,
Bet it.
Yo, we got all this shit on camera, John. I'm gonna make sure I see you this clip, nigga.
He gonna delete
We
all
gonna
this
see
shit.
the-
The Knicks ain't shit. Bet it.
I'm gonna monetize this.
Jalen
on
Brunson.
YouTube.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah, no.
So tonight I heard Jalen Brunson is that nigga.
That nigga's an MVP.
Derrick
candidate
Rose.
right now.
Derrick
He should be
Rose
in the
is better than
MVP.
Chris Paul.
Yo, Jalen Brunson.
Y'all
should be-
niggas is smoking
Yo,
woolies, my nigga.
Jalen Brunson should be in the MVP conversation.
Fuck out of here.
Nigga,
Jalen Brunson ain't
Jalen
having a better
Brunson-
season than Isaiah Thomas
You
in Boston.
smoking, nigga. What? Jalen Brunson
So
should be in the MVP conversation.
Yo, real talk.
in the NBA. Let's go.
Isaiah Thomas in Boston. Hold on.
You can't do that.
Isaiah Thomas in Boston.
That was memorable.
Finished.
my nigga.
Isaiah Thomas in Boston was third in MVP voting. Y'all telling me that Jalen Brunson is going to finish top 5 in MVP voting this year?
He's not because of politics. We know that.
Oh my God.
He's not because of politics.
So why Isaiah Thomas?
He should have been an all-star this year.
Over who?
What you mean over who?
Over who?
He could have been an all-star
Over
over
who?
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm asking you a question.
Over Donovan Mitchell.
Hell no.
Why not?
Uh-oh.
Hell
Why?
no.
Why?
Go check their numbers at the All-Star break. Go check the standings at the All-Star break. He wasn't better than D. Mitch, who started. Was he?
Listen, Brunson is nice. It's just a lot.
He wasn't.
It's a lot of politics.
Oh
There's
my
a lot
God.
of players. There's
And
a
a
lot
lot of
Listen,
players.
when you've been
There's a lot of
when
niggas out
Should he have been over Halliburton?
Listen, it's the
Over
same.
Tyrese Halliburton?
It's the same thing with Ja Morant. Ja is great. I love Ja. Super talented. He's a monster. He's not gonna crack that West Coast starting lineup. He has to take it. Like that little 27, 5, and 8 that he putting up. No, nigga, that shit got to be 35 and 9 because you got Luka over there, you got Steph over there, you got Dame over there, you got Booker over there, you got too many hitters over there that you got to overtake that. The same thing, like with Brunson, you got fucking D. Mitch. You got we got Trae Young who averaged 28, 7, and 7, and he wasn't an all-star. Halliburton averaged 19 and led the league in assists.
Brunson
That's
cooked
why he
them
was
the
an
other day,
all-star.
too. Brunson cooked them the other day too.
Yeah, but Brunson is giving you 20 points a game and 5 assists.
Nigga's footwork is immaculate, nigga.
Nigga said his footwork.
We're gonna talk about that, nigga.
He's giving
His
you
footwork is immaculate.
what Brunson
nigga.
average on the season?
Huh?
What he average on the
He
season?
averaging 27 right now.
No, on the season, what he averaging?
27.
What he averaging in the assist column?
8 assists.
So Halliburton averaging 19 and 11.
Okay.
As a point guard, if you say I got a point guard averaging 27 and 8,
Where's Indiana?
and I got a
Where
point
the
guard.
Pacers in the standings?
I hear all
Them
that.
niggas is in the fucking bottom, nigga.
And I told
so
you.
that shit is empty stats.
So did y'all have an but
what?
Did y'all
we
have
in the 5th seed?
Did y'all have an all-star?
Huh?
Did y'all have an
We
all-star?
supposed to have 2.
No, y'all shouldn't at the 7th seed.
Why?
Y'all were the 7th seed when the all-star game happened. You're not getting 2 all-stars as a 7th seed. You just not. You have to be a top 4 seed to have 2 all-star players.
This politics shit.
No, I'm giving it to you real. You know what it is.
Ty, what's the score on the game?
You're not getting 2 all-stars.
Down by 2. Down by 2.
Them niggas is losing. That's why y'all niggas ain't want to bet.
Jay over there looking at the game on the low. You must be spinning records. Yeah. But anyhow, let's get to Dallas, man. Kyrie and Luka, man.
And I told you that shit wasn't gonna work.
What you
You don't never want to listen to me, man.
It ain't a good fit.
Listen to the God,
Nigga,
man.
Kyrie had 40,
listen to the God,
Luka
man.
had 42
Them
last night,
niggas is
and
one.
they smoked
Them niggas is 1-5.
No, they 2-4. This nigga trying to add.
Them niggas is 1-.
They 2-4.
How many? What's they
2-4?
What's they record with Luka and Kyrie?
2-4.
They had 40 points apiece.
Kyrie had 40 last night. Luka had 42.
Listen, like I told,
Smoked.
Listen, we not gonna sway our.
Luka had 42, 12, and 7.
are not gonna
Kyrie
sway
had
our
46
listeners,
and
man.
6. What you
Facts
mean?
over stats on Instagram. Facts over stats on Twitter, man. Listen, the Kyrie addition added talent to Dallas, but it doesn't move the needle out west. It didn't make them a better ball club. Can Luka and Kyrie coexist? Absolutely, but they're not gonna win ball games because they can't fucking check their code at a party.
Okay, so hold on, 3. So in the playoffs, what happens in the playoffs?
It's easier to guard them because you know where they're coming from.
No. What happens in the playoffs? What happens to the game?
The game slows down.
Okay.
Both teams.
Who does that favor?
No. Who
does it favor?
The better defensive team.
Nah, see, here we go. You smart man.
The better defensive team. The better defensive team.
It favors Luka Doncic.
It
nigga,
doesn't.
Who plays at the slowest pace in the NBA.
I'm gonna tell you.
Cooks whoever they put on.
I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't favor them, because Kyrie is an isolation player. Hold on, let me finish. Kyrie is an isolation player.
Okay.
Kyrie wants to play in transition.
Okay.
Luka wants to play the totally opposite.
Okay.
Luka wants to play a half court game.
Okay.
So in the playoff, once the game slows down, you know where they're attacking you from. So it's going to be easy to prepare for Dallas because you know it's either going to come from Luka in pick and roll or Kyrie in isolation. Mm-hmm. It's very easy to prepare for. They don't have a third scorer. They don't have a fourth scorer, and they're not an elite defensive team. Yeah. So if you think them niggas is good, you're sniffing coke.
So
nigga.
you're saying that both of them is going to get shut down. That's what you just
told me. Them niggas is losing the first round.
That's what you just told me. They lose the first round?
$1,000 to a box of donuts. Them niggas is losing the first round, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
first round exit, my nigga. First round exit.
Yeah, nigga. So
I'm keeping it stacked.
So let's go to your dark horse, nigga. The Phoenix Suns, nigga. KD making a difference or no?
Phoenix Suns is going to the going to the Western Conference Finals. Who want to bet against it? I triple your bet right now on air, on camera.
Them niggas are gonna get smoked
on
by the
camera,
Grizzlies.
On camera.
They gonna get smoked by the Grizzlies.
My G to your 5.
So
my
wait,
G to your 5.
You got. Damn, you got the Warriors that's gonna kick it up like they always do.
Nigga, Denver gonna.
And then you got fucking the Clippers. You got the Clippers because you got no game ass Leonard. Kawhi is gonna actually play. It's gonna be over for anybody playing up against the.
Nigga, anybody that got
you believe in the Clippers?
Better than them niggas.
Nigga, you're bugging.
Anybody that gotta go to Denver is going home, nigga.
This nigga believe in Denver.
Yes,
that's why you a Knicks fan.
Jokic about to be a 3. That nigga about to be a 3.
It never been past the second round.
It doesn't matter. Now you got
never been past the second round.
Now you got Jamal Murray back, nigga. They got help.
Murray.
What you laughing there? This nigga laughing.
Jamal Murray.
So what happens if Chris Paul gets hurt?
Jamal Murray.
Talk about it.
Nigga, health depends on everybody's situation. If somebody get hurt, it is what it is. We talking if everybody is in full tow. Health is everybody.
So the Knicks.
Now, if y'all niggas believe in the Clippers, bet it.
We're going back to the Knicks.
Clippers is trash.
Full health.
Get him, Ty.
We talking about full health. We back to the Knicks.
The Knicks is trash.
Trash.
Who's penetrating they paint right now?
The best two teams in the East is Milwaukee and Boston. The best two teams in the West is Denver and Phoenix.
So Knicks don't get no type of.
So
the Knicks don't get no credit for beating the pace up.
No, in the NBA you can
win Celtics twice.
In the NBA you can win night to night, but in the playoffs it's a totally different monster because you play in the same team possibly for 7 games. I can alter my defense. I can key in. I know all your
Knicks ain't the Knicks ain't the Nets. Hold up, the Knicks ain't the Nets with KD and Kyrie. This ain't that.
You heard?
They worse.
No, they're not. They moved the ball.
That's a fact.
They move the ball fast and they get make fast
listen,
shots.
I love that for y'all. I love that y'all believe in what's going on in New York. But them niggas is trash.
Niggas like the fucking
Niggas is trash. I'm just keeping it real.
Yo, can we play a game?
We can do whatever.
Can we play
baby.
a game?
Whatever.
Who said this?
Them niggas is trash.
You keep joining super teams to win an
Giannis
NBA
said
title.
that shit over
Yeah,
teleprompter,
nigga.
and
The fuck you
KD didn't
mean?
respond
Yeah.
because you know when he
Oh,
gonna
KD ain't
you know when he gonna respond.
KD ain't respond?
He gonna respond in the finals. when
That
he
nigga
bust-
ain't respond? You sure he
KD's
ain't
never
respond?
KD's never struggled against the Milwaukee
That
Bucks.
nigga said, KD, a man said, at this point, they're saying go play with Scott Henderson and win a championship. Scoot Henderson and win a
See, I
championship.
do this for
They're
real.
not. Win a
In real life.
championship, and then we'll give you credit. I don't need credit from y'all.
You think Giannis is?
sound like a nigga that
You
that's
think?
my team.
Hold on. I want to ask them.
Punch call.
Y'all niggas think
that
Giannis
shit?
is better than KD?
Huh?
You think Giannis better than KD?
Absolutely, right now. Yes.
Okay. All right.
He carried the team to a
I respect.
championship.
I
nigga.
respect it.
He
I
carried the
respect
team
it.
to a
You
championship.
think Giannis is better than KD?
Nah.
Why?
You think
Why?
Giannis is better than KD?
I'm a KD fan.
Bro, you think
KD.
Giannis is better than KD?
Nah.
Yeah,
See?
You think Giannis is better than KD?
That's some American bias shit.
No, I'm
Giannis
just asking.
led the Milwaukee Bucks to a
No,
championship.
we know
nigga.
that. We
Giannis
know
still
that.
needs
We
work.
know that.
So who did KD
But
lead
you
to a
don't
championship?
listen.
Giannis
You don't
can't
win.
shoot
You don't win.
threes.
What?
You don't
Giannis
win
can't
chips
shoot threes.
alone. You don't win chips alone.
He can't shoot threes.
That
This
makes
is
it even harder.
individually.
He can't
This is
handle the ball.
That makes it even harder.
No,
It's easier to stop him.
I'm
All the
stacking.
stuff you say they can't do, it's easier
But
to
that's
stop
why,
him,
yeah, that's
right?
why KD better.
We talking about them individually.
No.
That's why basketball is
If
different
we
because
talk about
it's a
them
team
individually,
sport.
Giannis got 1 ring on his own. KD got 2 rings with Steph Curry and fucking
Giannis
Klay
ain't
Thompson.
fucking win that ring by
What you mean
himself,
he didn't win it
nigga.
by himself?
Drew
That nigga had
Holiday,
a 50
Chris
piece.
Middleton.
He had
Nigga, he had a
50 piece in the
team, my
last
nigga.
game, nigga.
But was it a super
He went
team?
to
Hold on, but
Chick-fil-A.
was it a super team?
Hell no.
All right, so
Thank
he
you.
won as the superstar of
Facts.
the team, the only one.
Okay.
That's why he
No one else did that.
KD won in a reserve role, or was he the best player on that team?
Whoa.
He didn't need to go there.
KD wasn't.
That's
KD
not
wasn't.
what I
First of all,
asked
KD wasn't the go-to in that team. He was not the.
Was he the best player on that
Nah, he
team?
was, Tom.
Was he the best player on that team?
KD's the best player on any team he goes to. But there's
That's
3
what I'm
other best
asking.
players on the team.
But
though.
that's what I'm
But
asking
there's
y'all.
3 other best players that
I agree that was a super team, but what I'm
Giannis-
asking you is
Giannis
that
did it
y'all
without
act like
super.
KD just showed up, clocked in, and they do nothing.
No, KD showed up,
He could have
clocked in
did that.
when he got
No,
the
he
ball. He
couldn't,
shot
though.
the shit and it
Them
went in
niggas
like
was
he didn't go
losing, and
anywhere
that nigga
else.
came up off the driznib and hit Braun in the head from fucking like 40.
They
Back
gave-
to back.
They let him rock. They let him rock.
So don't act like he just went to Golden State and he was just a part of the show.
He was.
No,
They
he
didn't
wasn't.
need the nigga. They was the best
Dude.
team in the NBA before he got there.
But he didn't show up and not do
What
his
you
job.
mean? They was the best
still
team
didn't
in the
need
Y'all
league.
niggas is letting y'all personal feelings
No,
get
nigga,
involved
they
in
was
it,
the
my nigga.
best team in the league. 73-9.
Nobody's
73-9 without him.
But
That's why Draymond said, "Nigga, we don't need you," and that's why he said, "All right, peace." He
Son,
left.
that Cavs team was loaded. That's why they needed KD, and that's why they wanted KD.
Who was they loaded with? 3 besides LeBron and
fucking
LeBron and
God,
Kyrie.
my nigga.
Who was they loaded with?
Nigga,
He said
that
it was
team
loaded.
was
Kevin Love.
stacked, my nigga.
Huh?
Kevin Love.
That team had prime
Kevin Love was
LeBron,
stretching the
prime
court.
Kyrie,
You gotta remember
prime
these stretch
fucking
niggas is
Kevin
different.
Love, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson. Like that team was loaded, my nigga. J.R. Smith don't even drink Hennessy, my nigga. This is why I know y'all niggas is jaded. J.R. Smith don't even drink Hennessy.
Fuck out of here, man.
Y'all niggas is, get off Instagram, my nigga. He smoked that ganja, but he don't drink no Henny. He don't drink no Henny.
J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith don't drink Henny. They not winning no chip without J.R. Smith, my nigga. They not winning no chip without J.R. Smith, my nigga. The year before, they not.
Shumpert.
Yes.
You know who they played for?
The Knicks that give away all their talent. What are you talking about?
They give away all their talent. You see this?
I'm lying? I'm lying? Niggas leave the Knicks and get better. Because they go to better organizations.
All right, so
y'all niggas in love with these trash ass Knicks, my nigga.
Nah, it's just the blue and orange and the NY.
Nah, y'all niggas is just delusional.
That's it. It got nothing to do with James Dolan.
First round exits, my nigga.
He spends the money. I fuck with Dolan.
I know
First round
I
exits,
know how
my
Knicks
nigga.
fans feel because I'm a Jets fan.
And you a Net fan now too, right? Where that Kyrie Irving jersey at, nigga? That nigga,
I'm about to bronze that.
Grand
That's gonna be
opening,
some money.
grand closing. Jay bought that shit. We went to that last Nets and Knicks game. So let's move on real quick. The Clippers. Russell Westbrook. Is that nigga a jinx? Or is just the Clippers trash? Shout out to 3.
Westbrook is trash.
Russell Westbrook. They are 0-4 since the trade. And they lost last night.
Damn.
Is it Russell Westbrook? Or is it just that nigga Tyronn Lue? Don't know what he
No, you know what it is? It's the shit that's why it's the reason why.
Shout out to 3. He got his mic on.
It's the reason why.
Snap. Shout out to 3. He got his mic on. Oh my God. Go ahead, Ty.
It's the reason why Rondo thrived in Boston. They gotta learn how to work with the point guard instead of just trying to get the point guard to, you know what I mean, to work in a system that he ain't used to.
Yeah.
Like Rondo, they tried to get him to play a certain way when he was with Garnett and them. Once the coach let him play, it was over. He was working for them because he was on the court.
Yeah.
But if they don't let Westbrook do what he want to do with the ball and make the decisions that he want to make with the ball, he'll never work with any offense ever. And that's why that was his problem in LA. They wanted him to do this, do that.
Yeah, he was the scapegoat for the Lakers. It's like it wasn't his fault, man. Even with this Clippers situation, I don't think it's his fault either. I just think it's a bad break. But they 0-4, man. And my last question, man. When we was coming up, man, shout out to AI. When AI came to the league, he had the big chains, the hats, the baggy clothes. The NBA was like, oh, we need to put a dress code in. Now these niggas is coming in wearing Mario Brother boots, leather vest with no shirt on, tight pants, colorful sneakers. Where's the dress code at? Shout out to 3, kid. You kept your mic on the whole time, man. Shout out to my guy, kid. That's gonna be part of the bloopers. Does the NBA need to implement a dress code? Cause they out of control right now.
Nah, man, we can't go
Nah,
back.
Why not? Why?
I just think a lot of ball players is just they just have a lot of different type of styles. They different people. Yeah, these niggas
They just expressing
because
themselves. Hold on. I left. So what was that?
When Iverson came with the do-rags chains, he changed the game with that shit.
Fact.
It's like niggas too hood.
With the high-riser rings,
Like,
they
yo,
was like,
he's too
nah.
hood. He's too hood. Now, whatever they dressing like now, they accept that shit.
Hold on. What
They coming to the games in rainbow outfits on. With Mario Brother boots on.
It's harmless.
No, it ain't. That's dangerous. Because you poisoning.
Into the white person.
I ain't gonna open up the scrolls.
That shit, you're not threatened by that shit. What they wearing?
You
come through with the chain hanging down your shit?
Nah,
that gotta turn
why
the mic on.
Why is that
That's
threatening?
the yellow line. That's the yellow line on the mixer. Hit the unmute button on that one.
Why is the baggy
the
clothes?
Yellow line, the yellow cord? Yeah, that's his mic. Yeah.
Why is the
Unmute
baggy
that.
baggy clothes and the chains and all that shit threatening? Why is it threatening? Because
black culture.
Yeah, so I mean, so the looking extra feminine is not threatening to our young men.
Let's go there.
Hey man, you know this we
Let's
do
go
here
there.
on Bars Radio, kid. We ain't scared of that.
But
It's an agenda.
yeah, but to the NBA white people, oh, they good. We can bring our
I
kids
stepped
around
out.
these
What was said about Russ?
I said that Russell Westbrook
Because
came
I'm-
to the
I'm tired
Clippers.
of
They
this Clippers
0-4. They 0-4 with him right
Absolutely.
now. So talk about it. What you think about that? Is it just him, or is it
It's not-
Tyronn Lue?
It's not Ty Lue. It's not Russ. It's just that my mic. I'm on, right?
You on, nigga? Yeah.
Um,
You was on, kid.
Russ.
My nigga 3.
The Clippers are a talented group.
Mhm.
However, there's no cohesion, there's no leadership, and there's no pecking order. So when you look at it, it's like you got a bunch of talented guys, but it's redundant. So you got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, then you got Nicholas Batum, Norman Powell, and all these other guys, Terrence Mann. They're redundant. Eric Gordon took 16 shots last night. Why the fuck are you taking 16 shots?
They
bro?
got Zubac too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Zubac.
like Pat Connaughton is never coming off the bench taking 16 shots in Milwaukee because he knows his role. He knows the pecking order of what it is. And I think all great teams, especially championship teams, there's a pecking order. We're like with Phoenix, Milwaukee, all these teams, it's Kevin Durant, Devin Booker.
This nigga just slayed Phoenix in there.
Phoenix went to the
Man,
finals
you
2 years ago, though. And when they went to the finals, there was a pecking order.
And what happened?
It was Devin Booker.
Did they win?
It was no. But what I'm saying is you have to have a pecking order to be one of those teams. The Clippers don't have that. If Eric Gordon could come off the bench and take 16 shots, and Norman Powell could come off the bench and go 2 for 12. There's no pecking order or leadership where it's like, bro, that's not your role. Like, we don't need you to come in here taking 16 shots. Like, you're a role player. Why the fuck are you taking 16 shots?
Because there ain't no order.
Because there's no leadership as well. Because Paul George is not going to say it. Kawhi definitely ain't going to say shit.
Kawhi happy that he there.
Who the fuck they going to listen to? Russ that just got there?
So that fall on the coach then.
No. It falls on the team is not built in the right way because you have talent with no leadership and no pecking order. So when I say that, it's like all great teams. Just think about all the teams that won titles. There's a pecking order. You could be like, he's the main guy. He's the second guy. He's the third guy. This nigga's the leader. You know what I'm saying? It's like Andre Iguodala's not going to come in Golden State and take 15 shots. His role was to defend and make open threes. Andrew Wiggins' role was to defend and make open shots. He's not coming up.
Iguodala won the MVP. And Andrew Wiggins should have won that MVP that series.
No, he shouldn't have.
Why not?
Because he shouldn't have.
Because
what he averaged?
He averaged 17 a game.
And what Steph averaged?
Considered, but he was consistent.
Nah,
you
man.
can't see. You the first one to say the facts over the stats.
And
so the
Steph
stats
was the best player in that series.
Was he?
He was absolutely.
Was he guarding the best player in that series?
Now you remix it. Steph was the best player in that series. The reason why Iguodala won it that year over Steph is because he happened to hold LeBron to under what they thought LeBron should have averaged. And he did a good job. And he went from coming off the bench in games 1 and 2 to start in the rest of the series. So they felt like he was the altering piece to get Golden State the title. So they gave him the MVP.
Well, hey, man. One thing that people got tonight, nigga. When you come to the No Offseason podcast, baby, you're going to get some NBA talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man 3D, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tahmell, man. We appreciate you coming in. Hopefully
we went overtime tonight.
We went overtime tonight. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but we made up for it, man. But we got a great show, man.
Overtime and hoops.
That's a fact. Overtime and hoops. You already know, man. But we really appreciate you coming in and kicking us. And before we go, Ty, tell everybody again where they can go to support your movement and support your projects and your body of work that you got going on out there.
You know, you can check me on Instagram, official Tahmell, Tahmell. You heard? That's everywhere. Search my name on regular platforms, search engines, all that. Everything will pop up.
No
doubt. On the spot.
No doubt, man. And of course, you know, you can always find us, man, on all major platforms, Bars and Hoops Radio. Right now, the app is under construction, so I know a lot of people was hitting us. Yo, we don't hear you on the app. You got to go directly to the website. The app is being reconstructed right now. Bigger and better. You can, you know, schedule an alert for your favorite shows on Bars and Hoops Radio, which we have a plethora of shows. You know what I mean? All artists that's looking to get their music heard and played, man, we also play that. We are a registered station, so your music counts when it's played on this station. You know what I mean? And you know, every Friday, man, 8 to 10, myself and 3D, man. 3D, man, I know you want to talk with people before you get out of here, man.
Right now, the Knicks are down by 2 points.
This nigga. I knew I shouldn't have gave this nigga the fucking mic. How much time left, me?
I was like 2 seconds. They gonna win though. They gonna
yeah, nigga, you know.
It's close.
It's close, nigga, in Miami.
They should pull that out.
Hey, man.
Pause.
Oh, Randall just hit a 3-point.
Talk about it. We up 2?
0.7 seconds left in the game.
0.7 seconds, nigga.
That's crazy.
I gotta go back to the replay.
Damn.
Look, nigga, that's
but he had to hit that because he lost the ball. He almost lost the game.
Shout out to Ty. Ty was on top of that shit the whole time.
Shout out to the Knicks. They still trying.
Yeah, Jay. Say it again, Jay, because you said that shit with your chest earlier. The Knicks down 3. He said it like Gilly.
Yeah, but Jay should be hyped. I think Brooklyn beat the
Celtics.
Brooklyn beat the Celtics.
Bum ass niggas out.
Everybody beat the Celtics.
Yeah.
Bums.
And we gonna
Where's Zai? Where's Zai?
And leave that nigga where he is, man. JOJ, man, I think you need to take us out of here with some good music, man.
Come on, man.
Bird up, man. Don't forget, man, every Friday, man, 8 to 10, man. No off season. Myself, 3D, DJ JOJ, man. You know, next week we got another live show for you, man. Make sure you download the Bars and Hoops Radio app, man. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube at Bars and Hoops TV. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, man, we saying peace, man. And the NBA need a dress code.
Nah, we're not doing all that.
Hey, they need a dress code.
All the time. Niggas know my motherfucking rep is wrong. Niggas out the box all the time. Niggas out the box all the time. Niggas out the box. Niggas out the box. Niggas out the box. Niggas out the box all the time. Niggas know my motherfucking rep is wrong. What up, yo? Time is running out. Let that connect, polish ditto. Trade places. Word up, Scarface related style attract millions. Word up, Scarface related style attract millions. Word up, word up. Related dragon spin under my who's the kid of green lane? Me and the risen connect. Blow a fuse, you lose. Half-ass crews get demolished and bruised. Fake be frontin'. Hourglass heads niggas be wantin'. Shutting down your slot time for pumping. Poisonous stink, chumps. Raise a generator. But yo, you black. Dope be bada was got the sky. Word like the power. Hold my whole unit. Word up, set it. Real niggas lick shots, peace connect. Yo, what up, yo? Time is out. It's low, connect. Sick, ditto. Trade places, get lifted, staircases, beats incarcerated, scar faces, shut up, beats like marble, rhyme remarkable, real beats incarcerated, spend your money, argue, but this time it's for the uninvited, go ahead and beats incarcerated, scar faces, chef for shine like marble, rhyme remarkable, real niggas, beats incarcerated, scar faces, chef for shine like marble, rhyme remarkable, real niggas raise up, spend your money, argue, but this time it's for the uninvited, go ahead and rhyme to it, big nigga, mics is getting fired. Morphine chicks be burning like chlorine. Niggas recognize I'm here to Baltimore to Fort Green. But hold up, my reputation like throw up. I'm all roller, drip to death, whips rolled up.